Well, hello. That came quicker than I anticipated, but I guess we should play the intro just to make people happy because it's such a damn good intro. What can I
Why not?
That's called being caught flat.
That was funny. That was so funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. That came,
Right?
I was thinking it was 59 seconds, 59 seconds, and I was like, oh, shucks. Oh, well.
That's how it was started. I was like, oh, right.
Well,
All right.
you guys got to see a little bit of behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, because I had just took my go. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to finish my tea real quick.
And I was so busy working on the privacy settings of Facebook. Facebook's fights with us, folks. Facebook is like so difficult between the little visitors we get that are not expected to come in. If you know what I'm talking about, I ain't using the word because I don't draw them in. But between them and between the privacy settings on one Facebook versus the other, it's like, oh, geez, whatever.
Yes.
Whatever. Oh, geez. Welcome in, everybody. Yes, this is the complaining hour. Welcome in.
That means they was waiting for us. They like, all right, listen, y'all,
Exactly.
either you're coming on or you're not coming on today.
LMT says I'm looking 10 years younger. That's because you want a reading. That flattery will get you everywhere.
That means she would be number one, the first one to give.
Exactly. Unless somebody comes on with 15 years younger, then we're going with that one. Oh, Lord have mercy. Cheesy whiz.
Yes, too funny. Hello, everybody. Sean G. Every time I see it, I want to say marijuana, but that's not correct. LMT, Tiffany, Scene, Creating Balance, Shawna. I have to move up close because I put my camera back this time. Like, oh, wait a minute. It's like what my glasses are working for. Pascal, we're gonna go with that one. Madison, Valerie, Ray. Yes. Hello.
And I was just trying to get something uploaded because Miss Shawna had some very good news this week. And I was trying to upload it. So, and for some reason, that ain't working. Miss Shawna, do you want to tell them what your good news was since it's not working for me?
My good news?
Didn't you just receive a little...
Oh, yeah.
Something?
Dang, that's it. I can't even share it, so it's cool. Let's see, can I? I don't know if it'll come up. No, because no, I'm not even gonna mess with it. So my great news is I hit my 40,000 views, and I got a badge, and I'm really, really happy. So happy I almost forgot about it.
I was gonna say you're not that happy, apparently.
Apparently,
it's like, oh, what that? You know,
yeah, like
doesn't everyone get that? You know, like
It took forever. I can damn sure tell you that, but it is well worth it. Now it's just, when you get that first accomplishment of like the hard work that you put in with YouTube it ain't for the lazy folks. I can tell you that. YouTube, you got to put work in. Back in the day, it was easy. You just upload, but now you have so many creators, so many people, and made this platform even bigger. Child, my 40,000 finally came. Now we just need that to be a $sign in the front.
Yeah. A little cha-ching.
Right. But I'm just saying, universe, I don't know if you heard that. Let's manifest that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm super duper excited. That just next is the subscribers, and then you know what's also hard here is the 4,000 watch hours that you got to get
Oh yes.
just to get over that hump and start to get monetized. I mean, nowadays people attention span is very
Well, and it's interesting.
shut.
It's interesting too because we do a ton of stuff online, as you all know. But it's fascinating how the ton of stuff online does not resonate with YouTube when it comes to live stream because they give us zero credit for hours watched on live stream, and we put in some hours, and we have a number of people come in and watch, and so those live stream hours should be, you would think, credited toward us, but nope. I guess it's because they can't interrupt with their commercials and like they do on other. So,
Yeah, that's what it is because that's what makes the money.
yeah.
The ads, you know, people putting their ads on and um, ads, not ass. Okay, just if anybody was wondering, like, just say ass. Nope, I just didn't say it loud enough. So when you put those ads out, it helps us. It's like a full circle when it comes to everybody helping everybody. But at
Mhm.
the same time, boy, you have to be on a different level to get in that circle
Mhm.
of monetization, you know?
Yeah, and yeah, it's amazing how they again, if to my in my opinion, if they were to, I don't, I'm not, I just whatever. It just drives me crazy.
You just got to go with the flow. You got to put the work in. This
Yeah,
is not for the folks that don't want to work. I know, Rachel. That's why I had to say, because I know somebody was like, did I catch that? Yeah. That's why I wanted to be clear. But yeah, but here's the thing, it holds you accountable to get you into your level. Now, if you don't put nothing out, ain't nothing moving on that side, you know? And some people, some of these readers, some of these content creators, there we go. Oh, we finally got it
whew, I was working on that one. I said, what the hell?
out.
Mhm.
Yes.
Congratulations, Miss Shauna.
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, some of these creators, they this is their job.
Yeah.
This is their job. And some people go live 2 or 3 times a day. And you like, well, you don't really do too much, do you? But it's their thing. No
Mhm.
hating on nobody, you
Nope,
know.
nope. And it's also it's very interesting the way these things work is the algorithm too. There is a
Mhm.
a very a misunderstood algorithm that really nobody knows specifically how to manage it, but they tend to find different little things that help you bump yourself up an algorithm. But what happens is on the first hour after you've uploaded something, if again the uploads are important, so you upload something, and for the first hour is the most important. It's if something's going to
Mhm.
take off, it's going to take off in that first hour. Otherwise, it'll just sit and it'll stew. It'll do, and so you'll have videos that may have done better if you uploaded them at a different time or whatever else. Or there's
Mhm.
videos that you think, okay, they look good, they do this, and yet they sit there and you're thinking, how does that one not go? And then you watch some of this stuff online and you're going, really? This is what you
Mhm.
send me? You send me this, and yet my video, it's like it's crazy
Right,
because
right.
there's no understanding the algorithm, no complete true understanding of the algorithm. There's people who have a lot of concepts about it that they little bits of pieces that make sense, but the algorithm as a whole is just so you just don't know what's going to work, and then
It's
you
a
have to
whole
figure it out.
class on its own. It's like you
Yeah,
got to take that course. Shoot, now they have, I'm pretty sure, like college courses that you can take to
yeah,
understand algorithm with any platform, not just with YouTube,
mhm,
because YouTube, I feel like that's only a little scratch. And
yeah.
then, I mean, if you master YouTube, you can master any other. It's like back then, I went to school for accounting, and before QuickBooks, before Quickens, we had Peachtree.
I remember
Peachtree,
Peachtree.
yeah,
Yes.
Peachtree was hard because that was like one of the first accounting softwares, and you had to put in all the information, not QuickBooks. Not like QuickBooks are just bam, 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 bam. We got you. Just put the numbers in and put them in the right spot. We got this report, this report, this report, this report. Shoot, with Peachtree, honey, you have to put this one in, and to make sure this one is right before you put this one in. It's like you put in all of it. Gave out great reports, but you are the person that's putting everything in.
Mm-hmm.
QuickBooks, easy peasy. So it's just like the levels of different platforms. Now YouTube, you become successful on YouTube, honey. You successful on any platform. Even television wise, because you have those numbers.
And it's interesting, I had a chance the other day. I was down in our TV room, and something I haven't been able to do in a long time. But and I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna look at the YouTube channel to just check the statistics, right? My YouTube channel, and I was very pleasantly surprised when I started watching it, and on the big screen, it's like your video comes up, and you're watching your video, and you're like, oh wow, this is a whole different. Because again, when Shawna and I are doing lives, our screen is like our image on our screen is like this, and so it's like to see that is just anyway. It's amazing because we see all the technical side of it, and then to watch it without the technical side around it, and just watching like, oh wow, that's kind of interesting. Okay, nice.
Yes. I did it the other day. Kenny sometimes bring it up. I'm like, thank you. But then it's like, okay, I don't feel like seeing me right now. When you on the big screen, you're like, wait a minute, was my skin together? Was I too shiny? What was going on? Was my energy level up, or was it below? Like down? How, regardless, if it's a short, good. It ain't nothing but a minute. But when I'm watching myself on the screen, on the TV screen, I'm like, so this is what everybody sees. Okay.
Pretty sweet, right?
Good. Okay. Yes, Katie. Yeah. Peachtree is way back in the day. Did I even still have Peachtree accounting?
I would doubt it unless it went like private specifically for actual, CPAs or something.
Yeah.
Which is possible because some of them morphed into something beyond. Those that didn't change.
Right. QuickBooks it is what it says their name is. QuickBooks,
Yeah.
And then now, it's not free no more. Now you gotta pay for it.
Yeah. And that's another one that did stick with, they learned to keep moving forward and keep making sure that they were staying up with the market.
Mm-hmm. They even worked with the banks. They went kind of above and was on that. They was like, well, who else is doing this at that time? To get access to the bank accounts and.
Yeah. And remember, they also worked with the IRS to have the interconnect with e-filing. So if you have QuickBooks, you can hit the button, and then it'll take you. It'll actually upload directly to the IRS. And they have that also the program. If you have, because like my kids, they don't reach that threshold for where they're blocked out from getting the free filings. So they can do that through ebooks. And so I helped two of my kids when they did their tax returns that way. And so ebooks was wise enough to stick with it to the point where staying even with the IRS to make sure that they get that special attention, because then the IRS gives them credibility. I mean, think about it. If your website is connected to the IRS, it's like that's acknowledgement.
Absolutely. Everybody, it is August 1st. It's the first of the month. You know what that means? Ritual.
Oh,
ritual.
God, I'm slow today. I'm like, where's she going with this? I don't know. Wake up, Dawn, wake up. What time is it? It's gonna be one of those days, Miss Shawna.
I got you. I got your back. Don't you worry. I got your back.
So tell us, Miss Shauna, what are some of the rituals that we
So,
should be considering at this time of the month?
okay, let's break this down. We are in the 8th month, right? So that is what is the number 8? The number 8 is abundance, success, uh, financial blessings that's coming in. Also, it's the infinity symbol. Okay.
Ah,
It's the infinity symbol. And on top of this, with the cherry on top, with a nice cherry on top, and it's sitting up pretty, it's on Thursday. Thursday is Jupiter's day. Okay. Thursday represents expansion, um, elevation, success, abundance. All right. So, money, 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 money. So, when you do your rituals today, it's an enhancement. I mean, like a big enhancement where you are preparing for the whole month here. Okay. So, I'll give you one. Okay. This is a simple one. It's just a simple one. So, rice, take some little bit of grain of rice, place it in your hand. Okay. Pour some honey on top of that rice, and you want to take the number 8, the infinity sign, and go work that all the way in. Okay. Now, you probably like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with this honey and rice in my hand? You go take this other hand and you gonna rub it together. Because you welcoming in abundance, the sweetness into your space, into your environment, into your life, into your situation, right? So you're gonna wash your hands with it. And then as you are uh, now, don't put any water on it yet. I recommend no rings. No rings, because I don't want to come back and Shawna, I got honey in my. Yeah, I don't want to hear you take them rings off. Okay, rub it, and as you are rubbing your hands together, you make your declaration. Okay, you speak of what you want or what you want from uh, uh, August. I guess, what do you want to bring in as far as in, financial abundance and for the month of August? What the prosperity, the success, all of that. Okay. Say all of that. And at the end, so mote it be. Um, and so it is, or blessed be, however you want to end it. And then rinse your hands. Make sure all of that honey is off. Once it is, let it air dry. Don't wipe, let it air dry. Okay? So, yes. Cool. There you go. Now, you have another one, which is what one we always talk about. Oh Lord. Uh with what everybody always talk about with the first of the month is doing the cinnamon. The cinnamon is good too. You can do the cinnamon as well on the with the 8. You can even enhance it and do it on a dollar bill. All right. Um and you want to blow the cinnamon, stand in front of your front door, open. I have two like front doors, so I open those doors up both and then blow within, blow in. Not blow out, blow in. And when you blow in, it this is what you are bringing into your household as well. But good morning, Jojo. Calling all angels, Miss Bonnie. Hello. Okay, so that is another thing that you can do by bringing that in. You can do candle magic today, especially with a green candle. And if you have an amount, put an amount down that you are looking for to bring in the month of August for yourself, or just money, and doesn't matter how much it is of bringing that amount in. Always have that door open for this or something better, because you want that door to still be open. Okay. Um, but when you do use candle magic, make sure you use the right herbs. And I'll also put a little touch on it with some glitter. Okay. Some glitter, some gold glitter, some um what else? Silver glitter, anything that's shiny and bright that represents cash. Congratulations, Miss Alicia. Yes, with your third interview. That means when it comes to the third interview, it's down to maybe you and another person, or maybe you only. And they like, all right, so you meeting with this person, let's get these papers signed. So, congratulations. I feel like you already have it. They just want to just introduce themselves, officially. Like, listen, this is the team you're about to be on, or these are the people that you're going to be working with. So I feel like when you get that third interview, you are already in the door, because they're not wasting no time. They're not wasting no more time. So I just feel like you're just meeting the people today. Well, there you go. You got to read.
Walk in like you own it. Walk in like you own it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. So a little bit of things. I will also take a moment for self today to write down your goals. Write down your goals for the month of August. Okay? Because this is harvest time.
Myra, sorry to hear you were in the hospital. Glad to know you're out. Mary
Yes.
Stack Morris, sorry to hear you're having health issues. Yeah, MS is a, it's something you have to, it's a chronic disease. And so I know it's a struggle. Lord knows.
Oh,
Make sure
good. You did the moon ritual, Sean. Good.
absolutely. Yep. And again, the salt on the front doorstep, big thing.
Yes.
Make sure you do that. Cinnamon, make sure you get some cinnamon in your hand. Make sure you blow it into the front door. Leave the front door open when you're blowing it in. Don't blow it on the door. Make sure the door's open. Blow that abundance into the house. If you have the cinnamon, if you'd like to amp it up a bit, this is just my addition of something that I've suggested, and that is put it on a bill, like a 5, a 10, a 20, or whatever. Put the cinnamon on the bill in your hand. Draw the figure 8 symbol in the cinnamon, the ground cinnamon, and then blow it into the front door. And again, let the cinnamon sit there. Don't be this person that needs the OCD clean it up real quick. Let it sit there for a little while. Make sure that you give it some time, okay? Because again, you're sending that abundance into the door. Abundance, cinnamon brings abundance, okay? And remember, this is the time of year that the cinnamon brooms are out and about.
Yes.
So Trader Joe's, Home Depot sometimes has them. At home has them. Make sure you get your cinnamon brooms and you get ready for that, because again, I already see the Halloween stuff. As soon as Halloween stuff pops up, the cinnamon brooms.
You ain't lying.
It's autumn, so get your cinnamon brooms, and they're only like $4 or $5, so they're not expensive. If you're going someplace that they're $10 trillion, then don't do it.
No,
just go someplace
they ripping you off. It
exactly.
shouldn't be no more at Trader Joe's. I think it was like $3.99, $4.99.
Yeah, $4.99 is what I paid at Trader Joe's. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
if they charging you $8,
and when you have the cinnamon broom in your house and you're just kind of again sweeping the energy in, that's the visual of the broom. Make sure then you set the broom in the northwest corner of your house. Let it sit in the northwest corner of your house. Because that's the energy. That's the what do you call it? The abundance energy.
Yes.
Abundance, whatever.
Draw
it in. North node. The north node.
The north node. We got the north and the south node, child.
Absolutely. And they both have very different power and a lot of different energy.
One represents the past, and the other one represents the future, or present and future. Yes. So who would you like to read first? LMT, since she gave you that nice old compliment?
Yeah, let's give her that. But before that, I need to crow a little bit on my own. That this week I received some good news.
Oh,
and
yes.
I was like blown away because I had received some other things, and then like, okay, well, I guess not. And then sure enough,
Yes.
boom, I was given this award. This National
Yes.
Impact Book
How did
Award.
we forget to talk about that?
Yes, I won this, and so it is the book, The Ultimate Power Within. As you know, it's my book, and
Yes.
it was put into two different categories: the body, mind, and spirit category, and then also the personal growth and development category. I was surprised. I'm glad it won one, but it actually won two. It won in both my categories that it was listed in. And the reason why I say that I, I, again, you receive emails from this organization saying congratulate this winner, congratulate this winner, and I'm thinking, okay, well, if you get these emails that are congratulating these winners over the last few weeks, you're thinking that means I didn't win.
Yes.
And so when I got it, I was surprised because I'd already thought, okay, I didn't win, but they were winners in other categories, and I wasn't paying too much attention to the categories. I was just thinking, damn, I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh well, shit happens. It's like, there's lots of readers, there's lots of books out there, lots of authors, and everybody has their opinions on what is good, what isn't good, all that stuff. So I'm cool with that. So,
Right.
but I can tell you that even though I was cool with not winning, when I won,
Boom.
I must admit, it felt
You
damn
must
good.
admit.
So they sent me the
Yes.
seal, and this will be so I can now use this seal on my on the books or anything else I want to. So I can,
Yes.
and so I'm going to probably order some of these stickers and then make sure I put them on my books when
Put
I'm
him on the book.
selling them.
Shoot.
Heck yeah! So that was kind of exciting.
That's
Exciting news.
awesome.
So
Congrats. That's a huge win as well. So
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
And what two categories?
And two, yep, absolutely. Yeah,
Two categories.
I
Let's get
figured I
that
would.
together.
Yeah, I figured I would enter two, hoping that I get one, and then when I got the two, I'm
Yes.
like, that's cool. So there you go. And there's a big award ceremony. Actually, they do it twice a year. One is here in Phoenix, and one is someplace else. And so they've invited me to come be part of that award ceremony. And so I'm like, okay, we'll see. That's nice.
Hmm. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Hmm.
so, yeah, so now not only was it the number one ranked new release
Release
on the
on
fifth day, damn, I
Amazon.
was stumbling on that one, but now I got acknowledgement from that, so that's good.
Impact. Yeah,
So
international. Let's get that correct. International.
exactly. So 2 snaps in a
Two
circle.
snaps and around in the
Yes.
circle. I was gonna get two snaps and around the world.
Exactly.
Oh, you a big shot, baby. Okay.
Oh Lord, yeah. I won't go that far, but it does feel good. It does feel good acknowledgement because, as you all
Of
know, that worked on that book for a
course.
long time. So
That's amazing. It's so amazing to be acknowledged that way,
yeah,
And there's more to come. You think that's it? That's two.
bring it on, bring it
We
on.
got another one to get before this year is up now.
Yes. Yep. Let's
It
see.
comes in threes. It comes in threes.
So, what do you got for LMT, Miss Shawna?
Oh shoot, I was congratulating your behind, child. Let me get back at the LMT. Oh.
I see a change of plans, LMT. I see a move, but not to where you had thought about your moving to. Again, I see a shift and a change. So I think that, again, there's just calling for, calling out of a change. And so yeah, the script is flipped. And it's funny because I feel like there's this, I'm not sure it's completely, I'm not sure that you feel completely happy with it, but at the same time, you are, how do I put it? It's like this mixture of happiness and also a little bit of, I'm not certain, hedging your bet. It's like I've been down this road before. So so if I feel like, open it up with warm arms, make sure that you embrace this change, make sure you embrace the move, and again, this is the next step. So move forward, step forward, keep pushing forward, and yeah, be open to what comes with the change, because that's where the hesitation comes from. It's like, what now? What, every time I get here, I get to this point, whatever. So be ready for the change and be open to whatever it brings. Do not set parameters in your head and say it must fit this or otherwise. No, just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you are definitely moving. Have the world here. I love this deck, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So like on point. But yeah, this is the world here. It is. This is needed in your life right now, and embrace this. This. Oh yes, you better put that up there. See, squirrel. Uh, but embrace all the newness that's coming in. This is representing success, but you running towards it and flowing in it. Make the decision. You're being guided. I love how this interpretation of the make this, let's go, let's move, is
Mm-hmm.
because look how that eagle is right
Mm-hmm.
there. That
Yep.
eagle is representing guidance. Like, okay, I'm guiding you this way. What are you waiting on? Let me take off first. Okay, I take off first and then you follow. But regardless, I'm with you, and that, I feel like that is spirit having you uh feel like you're not alone in this, okay? And they are with you the whole way. It's because of your hard work. The Queen of Wands continue to um pour into your craft, and you're not afraid to put that work in, and do what you need to do. um I'm also getting with this queen, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Things will come up, but it's the problem solver here with this queen of wands. Um you do have the ace of swords. I love this. It is that breakthrough that's happening for you, the breakthrough that you have been wanting and needing, and it's just right for you. Okay, even though you like, hold on, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting, but at the same time, this is letting you know you're on the right path here. You have the Five of Wands. This is that what Don was talking about, having that inner struggle going on, of like, what do I do? Like, is this what I really want to do, or this door has opened for me? Should I go ahead and go forward, or should I not go forward? At the same time, Spirit's like, don't be waiting too long. You need to make that decision before the opportunity keep going, because here it goes again. Like, look, ain't no wasting no time when it comes to making a decision. You do have the Nine of Pentacles. This is definitely letting you know what the decision that you do make. This is putting more money. Well, I feel like this will put you back into that saving, having more money on you than you putting out. So this is your harvest as well, but this is a continuous harvest. It's not like it's dried up, like you get there and it dry up, child. This is here. Your presence is there. It's a continuous growth, and I love how the world shows you that at the beginning of this. Okay, and oh yeah, what the heck, Queen of Wands again. It's going to take hard work, but you're not a stranger of that. And you can handle that. You can handle what comes to you, because look how the power lies in the hand, honey. The power within. Just saying.
Mm.
So you're on the right path. Don't wait so long to make a decision. The decision, that door opens, make the decision right now. Okay, when it comes available, yeah, oh, yep, it's all fairness. When you getting what you want, they're getting what they want. So what's holding in between? What's holding you back? It can be you, or it cannot be you. You know.
Absolutely. Jump on it when you can. For sure, for sure.
Yes, but you are the one that's putting that energy out. Okay, so the world card starting off, that is I feel like that is Jupiter's energy anyway, because it's so big. It's not small. This is big, and then you have all of this energy that's around it of letting you know, yes, that's that fearlessness, that's that courage, that's that patience, and believing in yourself. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't forget, folks, if you have not yet subscribed on YouTube to Shawna's channel, this is our place to do it. So go there.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
when
I
you hit
greatly
subscribe,
appreciate
do
it.
the notification bell for all,
Hmm.
because when you do the notification bell for all the different things, anytime she posts, anytime she puts something up, no matter what, you'll get a notice. If you're not careful and you hit the wrong bell and you don't set it up that way, you won't get notices. And this way, you won't have to worry about if, again, you set up the notices for notification. You don't have to worry about catching us. Your phone will tell you when. So when we are live, you'll get a ding. You'll get a ding on your computer, whatever you're doing, whatever your YouTube is hooked up through. So again,
Yes.
set your notifications page. While I'm at it, you can over here and you can pop over and show me the love too, because this is mine. So subscribe, please. We would appreciate it. And also share the subscription information with your friends and your family.
Yes.
The good thing about YouTube, folks, is if you have not used YouTube yet, YouTube, I call it my little college, my university, my education, my school, because anytime I need to find out how to do something, I go on YouTube and I type in a search about, how do you set the remotes in my my 2017 Lexus or whatever, and all of a sudden you get a video on how to program your remote in your car, or how to fix when my dryer was making this weird noise and the belt was going. It's like, how do I replace the belt of my dryer? I found a video on how to replace the belt of my dryer. I mean, it's amazing how much information. So we're not saying join YouTube solely for us. Yes, we are, but not solely. The point is, but yeah, for us. So,
Yes.
but when you join, and the subscriptions with YouTube, YouTube is free. They have a premium service, but you don't have to pay for it. You can get on YouTube for free. And then once you get to YouTube, you can start subscribing to the people whom you want to receive information from anytime you go live. So Shawna and I are not the only readers. As you know, Shawna and I are one of many. Even in our group, we're one of many.
Yes.
Two of many, I guess, in this case. But the point is that YouTube is such a benefit for you in the rest of your life. Once you start watching, once you start using it and you start realizing, oh, I just have to type in a little string of words and I will get information on whatever I'm trying to figure out. It's amazing. It is amazing how much information is available for free. And so you don't have to Google it anymore. You don't, and the worst part of that for me, it's interesting when I would do a Google search and then you get these words and the words would list all you need to do. I'm like, darn, I wish I'm a video guy. So give me a video.
Yeah.
And that's why this is great. So again, just subscribe to YouTube, open up your thing, whatever it is, you get a log in, get a account at YouTube. There you go. Anyway, I'm struggling, Lord. Set your account up and then subscribe to certain channels, and you will find yourself subscribing to many other channels because, again, there is so much out there. So give it a try and just type in youtube.com up above your search routine if you're on a computer. And on your phone, same thing. Just download the app and start trying it. You'll be happy with it. And if you don't have the app, then go do the YouTube on the phone, but type it in through your Google, whatever else. Again, you'll find it no matter what. It is all over the place. And there are so many people using it. So there you go. Also, give Miss Angie some love, but you can.
And she's in London right now. She said it is 5 p.m. So, hey, Miss Angie, we greatly appreciate
she is on?
showing up today. Yes.
I didn't even know she was on yet. I was just sitting there. Oh, my goodness. Maybe I am psychic. I don't know.
I told you. I got you. Don't you fret. I got you.
And then of course, so give Miss Angie some love. And she's headed on to Amsterdam where she's going to have a lot of fun. I'm loving it. And then there's Calling on Angels, Miss Bonnie. If you want love readings Wednesday mornings, this is the one right here.
Go there.
Then on Saturdays, Miss Susan Grayson pops in, so you can
on Saturdays.
Absolutely. And then this is Julie, and Julie is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you get 3 days of Julie, 1 day with each different person. So here you go.
Yes.
So with that said, we did all those. We did all the required stuff.
That we did.
And then this, of course, my book. If you haven't gotten
Yes,
it yet,
of
the one that
course.
won that award right there,
That one.
it is
It's that
available on
see that
Amazon.
perfect right there too. It is
So please check
available
it out.
on download.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. It's a ebook now. It is
Mhm.
also an audio book and
Mhm.
Audible under Audible, and then the hardback and then soft cover as well. So again, 4 different options depending on how you read your books these days, but it's
That
available on Amazon. And then we have Miss Shawna's. Oh wait a minute, that's not Miss Shawna's. That's Susan's book on how to love your spiritual gifts, available on Amazon. And then
on Amazon.
now we get to Miss Shauna's planner. There we go.
Yes,
This
this is
one's
the
a
hard
hard copy.
copy.
Yep.
And it's 15% off. Even though we are in August. Well, yes, and there is the promo code. Thank you. You took the words right out before I can finish before I can get the D with the and. But there is a new one coming out. Pre-orders will become available in October. I don't have the exact date, but in October. So you can do your pre-orders, get those ready. This planner that is coming up is going to have some great things in it. So a bunch of surprises in it, but so much more information than what I just put in for this planner. So we're moving on up.
Yep. The next one's going to be a planner on steroids. It's
Yeah.
going to be
No,
super good.
well, I don't want to go overboard because they can. It will be quick of going overboard with those
Mm,
planners,
yes.
because you see planners, you're like, I don't want to be overboard. Why I got all these tabs? Why I got all of this? And then it just looks like a little raggedy book just sitting over there. You're like, oh man, I'm not gonna open this stuff up because it's got me overwhelmed. But for some, that is like how like they do the scrapbooks and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. The good part is again, once you start using it, it becomes
Mm-hmm.
kind of a journal. It's a journal, but it's also a psychologist because it asks you questions on a monthly basis. Shauna has proposed some very intricately designed questions that make you think about things that you may not have or in different ways. And then in so doing, it opens you up to new concepts and new ideas that you then can take and make wonderful things from. I mean, again, it's amazing when we step out of our own headspace and we go, we're kind of drawn to something else and say, oh, what did you think about this? Or have you done this? It's amazing how it opens up things that maybe we never knew existed, or again, it just makes us think beyond where we are. Man, that's the most
Right.
important thing, because sometimes we're so lost in our own worlds because of
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason, and not good or bad, we just are, that we tend to get mired down, and
Mm-hmm.
so the good part is this journal will help you to take inventory. It'll help you to understand what's going on around you. It'll help you understand the astrology that's happening around you. And then it also helps you to better understand yourself. And then it says, okay, now with that said, now write down the things that you're going to get accomplished, write down the things where what is it you want to do, and those kind of things. And so you hold yourself accountable, because that's important. Accountability.
Right.
If you don't have accountability, sometimes you're rudderless because you feel like I can do whatever, or I don't have to do whatever. But when you have accountability, you get stuff done.
Absolutely.
So,
And then having that circle of folks, or even just one, to help you hold yourself accountable.
mhm,
There's someone to help you kick your old butt in gear. Because a lot of times we need that extra push.
mhm,
We do. Or just put. I mean, when you say push, you can kick, because if you like, oh, that's a little push. Oh, so I didn't push you. When I do that Sparta kick,
mhm.
it's this Sparta in your chest. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, my bad. Let me get going, because you don't want to get kicked like that no more.
Mhm.
That's like what Victoria was talking about. Getting hit with the 2x4,
Exactly.
falling on the butt.
Mm,
You know.
yep. Because again, it knocks on the door.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a little polite hello, 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 and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, oh, well, I'll just let her say it because she says it so much better than me.
Yes.
Healing journey. About 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
It happens. But the good part is once it happens, it's like it's not so much that it happened, but what do you do afterwards? You always do that too, folks. You know, sometimes we get kicked and then knocked down, whatever else, and hit with the 2x4. It's not what you did. It's not what happened to you. It's what you did after. Okay? So it's amazing how we sometimes wallow in it. And then we wonder, how come things aren't happening? Because you ain't doing anything to get out of it.
Right.
Or there's times where we use it as a learning lesson, as an opportunity. There's other times. I mean, so the one thing to always remember is that it's not always what brought you down. It's now what are you going to do to lift yourself up?
Right.
Because we all get hit.
I'm telling you, like this morning, boy, got my butt kicked at boot camp. I'm calling it boot camp, but it's just a strength and tone class, but it's boot camp. But it was like, okay, am I going to sit here and cry about it, or I'm going to push up? And I ain't done a push up in a minute with all this extra down here. Yeah, that was a little heavy, but I'm here today to let you know I did it. I did it. And yeah, we're gonna start to lighten the load, because I'm like, oh, you crazy. You are crazy, lady. And I'm like, I did that. I was doing that.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, no, it's okay. Hey, this is the power within, because that's what it took. It took going within. It was the affirmation that came with it. Hey, I will not be defeated.
Absolutely.
And when you do the pushing, oh, that blood, sweat, and tears was so worth it.
And was it just you, or was it you and Kenny?
No, it was like some other ladies. And you think I'm going to let these old ladies punk me in this class? No. No. I'm the youngest one. No. No, I will not do it. I will not. No. I would not pass go. I don't care how much I'm sweating. Sweating in places. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know I could sweat there. My whole shirt, I'm looking at myself. I didn't think. Okay, cool. But I walked out as a champ. I was not going to show my face up. Let me breathe. Can I get an oxygen thing on my face? Nope.
Especially, it's interesting because with you doing the boot camp, you used to train boot camp in Arizona, remember? And because there's no humidity, and then there is like, I'm sure that itself is a change, because it's like the air is
in the building. That's the crazy thing about it. We in the building. I'm looking at the fan like the fan is doing something wrong. Like, do you not want to keep up with us over here? Because it's hot. It's hot. That's why I'm in bright. Why would I straighten my hair so it can be poof up again? Nope. I'm going hard in the paint. This is my battle hair. You hear me? I am determined.
Goodness gracious.
I was sweating. I started to feel it drip come down to the side. I'm like, I had to look at myself. Like, is that me? The air conditioning thing dropped on me. No, that was me. I'm sweating like that. I'm pushing myself. Y'all, listen. Don't give up. Don't give up. Your clothes can be washed.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Lord have mercy.
And finding the energy to walk back to the house.
Also have to walk back too. Oh.
Yeah. I'm glad that we just right here. Because, boy, I was like, man, this backpack is heavy and ain't nothing in it but some gloves.
It's fine. It's funny. Miss Bonnie says define old.
Okay. My bad. I shouldn't have said old, but doggone it. These ladies was about 60, 70. Yeah, you think? Do you think? I know that's like the new, but man, I'm glad they didn't ask how old I was. Mm-mm. I would have been saying, oh, I'm about 50 something. That would be my excuse. Because I sure felt like that's what my body felt like. You know, on the Wii, that it tells you, like, if you, like, they have the fitness Wii. And you get on there and you do that thing, and then they tell you, ask you to put your age in. You put your age in, and then after you're done the workout, say you work out like a, and then it tells you the age.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even want to know mine.
I was like, oh nope. Let's play another game.
Yep.
Let's bowl. let's do something else, because you ain't going. I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of a group. You crazy?
Yeah, I'm afraid that the Wii would tell me, go find your walker.
What? Go. It would tell me, go sit down. It would be like, yo, mom, go get over there and sit your butt there. Don't you ever. You better get your mind ready, because the Wii hurts your feelings.
I'm afraid it would. I'm afraid it would
Yes.
for me. I'm like, okay, yep, okay.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here talking about, oh yeah, babe, we need to get a Wii. What am I thinking? No, I'm not gonna. So you can document this too. No, I'm not. I'm not making a profile, and you not adding that stuff to my profile for someone. Someone else went, oh, you got a Wii Fit. Let's see what your profile look like. None you. Matter of fact, it ain't working. Okay, enough of my fitness talk.
That's when you
Don't
take
say this to say push yourselves.
Exactly. Yeah,
Don't give up.
that's when you take it back to the Wii. You're like, you said what? Smack.
Right?
You're good. You know?
Yeah.
So who is next? Who are you drawn to next?
You know what? What name popped up is Myra.
Myra Burgess?
Yeah, Myra Burgess. Yes. I don't know which load you talking about that's getting smaller in life, or the donkey, you know?
Myra, is it general or specific? Is Myra the one she got out of the hospital too, or what is that one?
I don't know. Remember
somebody just got out of the hospital?
Oh yeah, somebody got out of the hospital. Let's see if we go back down, see who did.
Maybe it wasn't her. I thought for sure it was, because it was early in.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Myra, is it a specific or a general for you?
Oh, they was in the hospital. Well, see, that's what I thought when you talk about your load, because we got to be politically correct on here. So it's a general. Okay, general hospital, like what used to come on. All right, cool beans. Oh wow, they are flying out. Well, apparently, Spirit is needing you to know who you need a reminder. You need a reminder of who you truly are. You have the Five of Swords. Apparently, there has been some strife with some other, or with the situation, and that you're like, listen, I ain't got time to be messing with y'all. I really gotta pick up the pieces and move on. I gotta get my mental together to move on or do what's best for you. I also feel like this is just you with this energy of, all right, I'm not about to be around nobody or be around others that always want to be in this energy of toxic crap or negativeness. I got to do the walk away. The walk away, and you're not going to break me when I do this walk away, or I just can't be in this scene. And that's what I feel from you. And as you do that, you open the door with this Page of Pentacles that's coming through for you. I do feel like there is some fresh new energy that is sipping in, seeping in, however you want to say it. But I feel like with this fresh new energy, it's like news, like like some good news is coming, and this can be financial abundance. This could be abundance in some part in your life that is lacking. But this is when I was talking about, this is the reminder. You have the Magician here. This is when I when the Magician come up, Spirit is letting you know, did you forget? Did you forget what you're capable of? Did you forget what you can do? Did you forget that you have all this power within? Did you hear that? Did you? That was nice, wasn't it?
Mhm.
That you hold all these tools. Boom. That you hold all these tools and you can make things happen for you. You can manifest things into reality for you. That is for your highest and greatest good. And once you align with that, I feel like this is the part where in your life that you are shifting to, because you're not letting whatever this situation was to overtake your mental. Okay, I feel like this is the energy of, all right, cool, that's over there. I'm focusing on me right now, and that's this whole energy. There is some inner conflict because of that, because you're like, wait, am I being selfish by focusing on my needs or my wants right now? What am I doing? It makes you almost doubt yourself, or say, well, that was a good idea, but here's just the part of letting that resistance come in. But this is saying, take a risk on you. This is the Fool. Take that leap of faith for you, instead of hoping and praying something from this situation to arise. But you got to remember, you're the one that can make things happen for you. You got to remember that, okay? And own it. Own that power. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Can we say financial blessings coming through, or a door opening that's putting you on the right path? This could be a new job. This could be a promotion of some sort. It can be a new beginning for you that you have been waiting for. And you know why? Because you the one made it happen. You're the one that made it happen. And on top of that, do you see the infinity symbol here? Do you see the number 8? This is also an indication that the month of August is going to be amazing for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes happening for you as well. As I say that, there's 3 major arcana here because you have the Star. Things are aligning for you, Myra. And when I say, it's like the universe is opening up and it's giving you your what you need in this moment, all the way. The abundance and wish fulfillment. Okay, 6 of Wands and 9 of Cups. This is the recognition. This is the joy, and then you got the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. So you have 99, and this is like starting a new cycle all over again for you. But yeah, 55 is change here. So this is what I have. I have great things happening. Just be patient. It's working out. You're on the right path here. Okay. Just stay focused on your needs, and things will come when they need to come, all in divine timing, right? But yeah, the abundance is definitely coming. You're coming out of the trenches of whatever those, I wouldn't even say dark times. I just feel like times that had you to reflect on leveling up. So that's what I have for you, my love.
Let's see what else I get for Myra to add to that wonderful reading. Wonderful,
It
wonderful,
is.
wonderful.
You ended with a star, so that's Very awesome.
Yeah, because that alignment card is so super important. I mean,
Yes.
sometimes sometimes we have a tendency to fight our path, or we'll have a tendency to fight what we know is good for us.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get that star, when the star card comes out and you get that alignment message, it's like, okay, things are lining up for you. Make sure you go with make sure that you go with this, make this happen. Because sometimes
Yes.
it nudges, and that's not a nudge. Usually, alignment thing is saying, hey, this is the direction.
Yes. Yeah. It's like you don't have to do anything. It's fine. Like you are right in the right mindset, and
Mhm.
everything is starting to fall in place for you.
Yeah, because you're tired and taking a
Told you.
you're
Mm-hmm.
taking a reassessment because you're like, I'm just, Lord knows when. But again, something new is coming in. So again, this new energy too, not just new, but
Mm-hmm.
new energy, and that new energy is important. But you've already gotten word of it. Also, I'd look up 99. I would look up Myra. Look up the angel number 99. It's super important. It just popped up
Well,
for me
actually, if how many nines did you get?
too.
I got two.
Yeah, I got 2 out of 3 cards. That's
Mm-hmm.
like okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yep. And the good part, Myra, you've already planted the seeds. And so again, the seeds have been planted, and now you're going to get news about what the seeds were planted will bring you. This is the pause that you're taking, and from just like I'm kind of done, overworn. But again, this is the message. You're getting the message, and it's going to be leading you in a new direction. This is that Ace of Swords you had. This is a full card. It's like the same kind of energy. It's that again. It's like it's be youthful, have youthful exuberance again. Be excited about something. Be ready to take a leap and say, you know what, let be damned the wind, whatever. Just go for it. So there's just a whole lot of positive energy around what is coming in front of you, but you need to just make sure you snatch it up when you can and ride with it, because again,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we have a hesitation to be so caught into our moment that we let it pass by, because we either analyze it to death and we miss the opportunity, or we somehow convince ourselves that what we know, the chaos we know, is so much more confronting, or much more comfortable
Comfortable.
than the success that may be in front of us, because it's the unknown. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
move beyond that. It's interesting.
A lot of people are unbeknownst to them or subconsciously are afraid of success. They want it, but what comes with success? Hard work, not no laziness, holding yourself accountable, and getting out of that chaotic environment.
Yep,
Because as you level up, everybody ain't gonna level up with you.
that's right.
Even it can be the smallest change by changing the way you eat. Okay. And you have a whole family, and then you change, like, listen, I'm gonna change the way. It would be great if everybody changed, but everybody's not gonna rock that way because there's
Yep.
gonna be some pushback. But that success that comes with you eating healthy, you start to lose weight, your confidence level, you start to change, your attitudes change, and then you start to look at others like, you could have came with me at the beginning, but you chose
Mhm.
not to. And that's not stopping. But at the same time, it's like, I can go back and just eating this. And you start off with, it's only a piece of this, or it's
Mhm.
only a piece of that. And next thing you look at the whole damn plate. Wait a minute, what happened?
Yep, yep.
So, and then you go right back because you feel like you're doing this by yourself. You feel like you don't have, and so it's that fear of that. Wait, if I stay in this, what is dropping from me? How is someone is going to say, "Oh, you don't need to be doing this. You look fine the way you are," and da 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 this? No, they don't understand what's going on with you, because that can really be messing with you if just your energy levels are low, and you're not the person to keep drinking those energy drinks and things like that. You find different things, like, okay, let me just change up the way I eat. All right, well, I gotta change. It's expensive to eat healthy in this
It is.
country, and it is stupid. It is
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah. Yep.
Dumb.
And the sad part is we have so many food deserts. For those people who wonder what a food desert is those places where access to quality food, such as grocery stores, is not easy. But you have to go a distance to get to a grocery store. And I'm talking even in urban environments, in downtown areas where there's no grocery stores. And so the kids who grew up in downtown areas, their parents, if their parents need something quick, they have to go to the gas station,
bodega.
or the bodega and get the food that really is the healthiest for you. And then we wonder, what happened, how people, how the scales have blown out of the sky. And it's like, well, it's a crisis situation, but like Shawna said, even in those situations, you just got to focus on taking care of being healthy, making healthier choices and those kind of things. And so it can be a struggle. And so we totally get it. But at the same time, the struggle, the results from working through the struggle can be beneficial for us. Yeah. And it is interesting to live in a first world country, as we're so worried about the medical costs, and yet we don't go to the root cause. We don't look at, okay, let's help people change their diet. Let's help. And the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, they call it. That's one of the big things about it. It started focusing on, let's keep people healthy longer, and therefore not, help them to stay healthy, help them to have access to things that are. And then, of course, there was, poo-poo for that. But the reality is it makes sense, because if we learn at a younger age to take better care of ourselves, when we get older, we will have taken better care of ourselves, and our body won't be so beaten up and so our medical costs as a society will drop. And that's a wonderful thing, And
but then you have so many of these pharmaceuticals will, poo-poo their pants and like, oh Lord, we won't be able to survive. No, what's the point? So what is it? We supposed to keep taking this pill for the rest of our lives? We supposed to be on this shot for the rest of our lives? And if I do want to stop, what's my side effects? Because I've been taking it for so long. So you got a danger of that to stop. You can't just let me just, stop and not have no healthier plan to come after it. Exactly. No, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. Yeah. When you are in that moment of saying, I take it all in of what it takes to have this lifestyle, are you going all in, or are you just going to half-ass it? You half-ass it, there's a 50-50 chance that you will revert back and say, you know what, this was too hard, this was too expensive. It's all of these excuses. But what was more expensive? Well, taking this pill all the time, or finding a healthier, holistic way. Because how you think our ancestors survived? I don't understand. They didn't have these. Hey, ain't no corn syrup. You go drink you some brandy, warm it up with some tea, put some lemon in it, and or whatever. Drink that, go to sleep, and don't get out them covers. Is your baby teething? That's all right. Rub whiskey on the gums. They won't feel a thing. Now you have all these other things.
It's interesting. Not to drag somebody, but I'm going to drag them because it fits the situation. Okay. But I saw a picture the other day, maybe about 2 weeks ago. I saw a picture of someone who was in the hospital, and they had posted about having had a toe amputated, I think it was, due to diabetes. Now the picture is them in a hospital bed posting about how they lost a toe to diabetes and holding a bag of chips in their hand.
Yep.
Eating a bag of chips while they're in a hospital bed after recovering from surgery for removal of a toe for diabetes. Folks, if you wanted to ever have the most perfect picture of someone just knowing what they shouldn't be doing, paying a price and saying, I'll pay. I'm like, it's like the lesson was not learned. It's kind of like when we were in Houston, and my spouse worked at MD Anderson back then, and I would drive down Holcomb. I think it's Holcomb. I'm almost sure it's Holcomb Boulevard that MD Anderson was on. You drive down in front of MD Anderson, and MD Anderson is this massive. It's more than one building. It's a few buildings on one side, and then the other side is like 3 buildings, right?
Mhm.
The one side is the old side, and that's the side that I'm talking about because that's the one that was there first. And I would drive down sometimes because sometimes I'd go there for whatever, or maybe I'd have to pick him up or whatever. But I'd drive down and I'd look over, and there'd be the large awning that comes out from the cancer center and
Mhm.
from the hospital. And then there's this like grassy area because the awning was where you could bring the car through. And then you go down a little bit of rise of a hill, a little bit. And then there's the bus stop. On the bus stop, were all these people in these gowns. And some of them holding their little poles, with the real poles,
Stop it.
and all the things going into them, and
Yeah, with the quickness.
I'm like, wait a minute, they're in front of a cancer center, and they have all this stuff hooked up to them,
Yeah.
and that means they're fighting cancer, because why else would they be at a cancer center?
Right.
And I'm thinking, damn, if you being hooked up to some tubes, hooked to bottles of whatever, coming down to you, and you're on the curb in your medical gown, and you haven't gotten the lesson yet, what is it going to take? So it's unbelievable. I was always blown away by that. I would see that and I thought, I can't. I just can't. It's like, but I did have one friend help me put it in perspective. I will give her this. I had one dear friend who didn't smoke a lot, right? But she liked to smoke. And so from time to time she'd have a smoke, but she wasn't a big smoker. I think maybe when she was younger, I have no idea. I have no clue. But anyway, the point is that at one point she knew that her battle was, the resolution to her battle was not in her control. I'll put it that way. And so at one point she told me, she said, screw that. I'm going to smoke because I know what's going to happen in the end anyway, because, and she did know what was, she knew the prognosis, and sure enough, quickly did it come. But her point was, at that point, she's like, at this point, hell yeah, I'm going to smoke because I'm going to enjoy my way out the door because I don't have a choice. But when she was fighting cancer throughout before that, she definitely did not smoke. So I can give a little leeway on those kind of situations, but still, it's not a really good look when you're sitting in your bathrobe in front of a hospital with tubes hooked up to you that says cancer center and you're smoking. It's like, what kind of stuff?
Isn't it even better? I'm gonna top this one. Smoking, got the little thing in the neck with the oxygen tank. We're like, what is it? How is it? What's happening?
And lit any because you had to light up a cigarette, so lit fire around the oxygen tank.
Yeah,
not
the
so
tank
much
is sitting
healthy.
right here. You're like, so I'm gonna move. Matter of fact, I don't even want to be in the area that this
in the blast zone. In the blast zone.
No, I gotta protect all of this, child.
Yes.
All of this. Matter of fact, my bad. I shouldn't have saw what I saw, because maybe I shouldn't. Not judging, but how? What is happening?
I will accept the judging part, because I'm thinking again. That is, and that's terrible. And you're right. It just clicked, but yeah, I'll judge, because I'm like, again. My question is
Scorpio.
It's exactly. Maybe I can justify it as not so much judging, but more or less questioning. It's like,
it's a question.
Didn't you learn something from the battle you're fighting? It's like that's.
But I give them this. What you just said. If they're gonna go out, they're gonna go out the way they want to go out. So who am I to say how? Just know that that's your world.
Yep.
This is my world. I just don't want to be, when your world blow up, for me to be in your world.
I don't need to be a victim of that. No casualty here, please.
Secondhand of anything. I will be damned if you say, Shawna, what happened? I was too close, apparently.
Yeah. No,
but now they got the little fanny packs now, so it's like, does that still count?
Lord have mercy. I don't know. Before we get ourselves in trouble, who is next?
Right? Because we just like, we about to go down this rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can we do the first name? It was Maykar. Maykar, are you still here?
This one,
Yes.
general reading, love and light.
Love and light. What kind of pizza was it, Sin? He has some yummy pizza. What kind
Did
of
you do
pizza?
double
was it?
cheese?
I do double cheese all the time.
No, really? I
Yeah.
can't handle that much cheese. Oh Lord.
Let me tell you why. Because anytime I do vegetables, it's not done all the way.
Oh.
It's the bottom, the middle piece is
Mhm.
not done, because when I want to pick that pizza up, I need it to stay up.
Oh, is it
I don't
because
want it to go like this.
so it's because of the liquid in the vegetables, you think?
Yeah, it becomes soggy, and when they do put it in the pizza oven,
Mhm.
right? They think, oh, when they lift and see, oh, it's nothing but, oh, it's already dark,
Mhm.
so it's got to be done. You only lift up the outside part. You
Mhm.
ain't lift up what the middle look like.
Mhm. But you know, it's interesting. The trick I learned about pizza is take a Dijon mustard
Mm-hmm.
and put it on if you're doing vegetables, right? First of all, let the vegetables drain about an
Mm-hmm.
hour, right? If you can, let them drain for about an hour. If you're doing tomatoes, make sure you put salt on them first and then set them over a colander and drain them, because the salt will make the liquid come out faster. But you drain
Mm-hmm.
those vegetables and then you put on the pizza crust first a Dijon mustard.
Mm.
Then it creates a bit of a moisture barrier, so it keeps the moisture from coming through as best you can. And then the second trick is when you do like a vegetable pizza specifically, come back with after the mustard, put a thin layer of cheese. So be it Gruyere or mozzarella or whatever, put a very thin layer of cheese
Mm-hmm.
before you put the vegetables on. So the mustard and the cheese will create a moisture barrier that
Mm.
keeps the moisture from the vegetables soaking into where where it gets soggy and just flops down like this.
Mm.
It makes for a stronger, more sturdy crust.
Oh, well, look at you, Mamma Mia. Okay, I hear you, Dad. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it gets all soggy. So when you're doing one at home
Well,
next time,
you
try that.
need to
You could be
call
surprised.
all the pizza places, okay?
Hmm.
All of them, and let
Hmm.
them know to do that.
Yeah, because it's interesting. They'd be easy for them because they could put the cheese down first and then put the veggies on top of the cheese, and then
Mm-hmm.
like a little bit smattering of cheese on top. That would work, and they would solve their own problem.
Yeah.
But
Well, Maykar is not here, so
they
let's
lost.
move on.
They lost.
They lost. Who else? Who else? Who else? I know. Right now we're talking about pizza. Pizza with some hot sauce. Yes. Hey, Tay Bucks. Valerie.
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 Copeland?
Yeah. I think it's on yours.
That's who I thought you were going to choose last time. I've been circling over it. I'm like, she's going to choose this. Really? Oh, okay.
Well, I saw Maykar. Maykar had said something earlier, and I'm like, okay, I got you. But
Valerie, do you have a question? That's not a question. Come think of it, that's just that's an assertion.
yeah, I'm part of the conversation.
Let's tell on your neighbors. We're telling.
Yeah, Miss Valerie, general, or you have a question? Okay, general.
Valerie, you got married recently, right?
Yes, congratulations, by the way.
Yes, I see the Harvey on the end of that. Nice.
All these darn cards. Ooh, it's just new beginning of everything. You got the Six of Swords, honey. You are ready to. Wait, are y'all moving?
She got married.
You have to. Now, what's right beside it is the Ace of Wands. Look how this looks. It's like you're coming out of the crazy to come into something so amazing. It's fire, passion. You know,
Did it
it's
take him
that.
forever what do you call it, to ask the question? Is like, is that what it is?
Oh, that's what it's going. It's
No,
like you're ready
I'm kind of
to.
curious. Valerie, how long did it take for him to ask you the question? Were you
Yes,
getting frustrated and saying, it's about damn
I
time?
remember that.
I'm
I
wondering.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's what that 6 was too. I was like,
Yeah,
sorry,
it's like
Josh,
I'm ready to move on. Yeah, like I listen, you gonna catch me or you're not gonna catch me.
exactly.
Okay. But this is what I'm going towards,
Uh-huh.
okay?
That's what the
You're like,
ace is like.
listen,
Okay, new time. Yep.
I don't gotta right. This is new energy, all the way new energy. And I'm just universe, I'm open. I'm open to what
6 year, 5, almost 6 years engaged. Yes, there you go.
what?
Yes. So yeah, I kind of suspect.
Yeah. That's exactly what it says it right here.
Mm.
You have the 3 of Pentacles here. It's like, all right, things are starting to get in motion. I feel like you had to been the one like, listen here. It's like you grabbed him from the shirt up like this and put him against the wall. It's like, listen here. You know, what we doing? Had him up, put a little threat in him. Put a little threat in him. But this is what coming together. This is what working together, and made it happen. But regardless, I also feel like that's exactly. He was like, "Listen, I'm going. Are you coming? You in the car? Are you in the car? You not? I'm gonna blow this horn. Are you coming? Just as long as you dress, I don't care." And what this did is open up a whole new door for you, which is a great blessing because Spirit's like, oh right, we got a new thing, we got some newness, and this is a togetherness. It's not just you by yourself. This is a whole unit. Now you do have the Page of Wands. I do feel like there is some news coming to you. With this Page of Wands, this is more like free spirit type of energy, and more flexibility. But over top of that, you have the Queen of Cups. So you also want to make sure that you are filling your cup up, making sure that you are taking care of you, doing self-care. But there's patience that comes with this. You had plenty of patience. You like, I know you ain't talking about no patience. I was patient for 6 years. Okay, I'm not patient anymore. But this is a reminder of continue to pour into you. All right. You have the Knight of Swords here. What is funny right here? You have the Knight of Swords. The decision was made. Well, let's right beside it. The Four of Wands. This is the marriage. Okay. This is like we married now. From Color Purple. We married now. Okay. So what's up, family? What's up? This is your energy all the way through, Queen of Swords. You ain't messing around, Valerie. I don't know what has happened, what energy has came in, but you stepped into your queen powerness, okay? And you are owning it so much so. Like, I don't have to listen. We are this in our lives and we need to keep going together or not. I don't got time to be messing around. Matter of fact, in this marriage, this is how things are going. It's like you're the one putting your foot down. You're being the HBIC. Is that appropriate? Because I was like, wait a minute, let me not say that out loud. But that's the energy, okay? Now, as any newness, you have the moon here. That's going to come up because that's mystery. That is the unknown. But it's also having you to tap into your feminine energy as well, but finding the balance between your significant other and yourself. Okay, it can't just be you over them like a bear child. It's got to be equal here, or however, where it doesn't emasculate someone. I feel like this is Cancer energy too. That's right here. So trust your intuition and a lot of the things of how you move. You have the Four of Swords. You can relax now. You married. You in the right realm here. So get out of that head of wondering if he's going to do this, if he's going to do that, he's going to do this. Let it flow. Just let things flow. Now, but it's time for you just to chill. All that pressure is off of you. So it's the mind of the wondering eye. Okay. But it's not the eye for you. It's the mind for you. You do have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Now you got that. That chapter's done. Now it's time to move on to something else. Now it's time for you to move on to what drives you. What's that determination? I feel like that is being open because now you accomplish this. All right, what's your next thing? Right? You have the King of Cups. I feel like this is such his energy because he's just like, wait, well, we're here now. And you're like, okay, well, I'm determined to make something happen in our lives in a great way for the both of us. Yeah. Oh Lord, King of Swords. This is just him being wiser and just taking his time, but he knows what he's doing. He's smart. He's very intelligent. But this is you. Everything is in your control. It's the Emperor here, so you are in control of this. Just saying, I hope you didn't put no weapons to nobody's head. I'm saying. We're going to the courthouse.
The father in the background with a shotgun.
Right. Absolutely. We're going to the courthouse, son. If you're not, you ain't going. Ain't no more shacking here.
Yeah.
So that's what I have for you, love.
If you don't show up, you better be out of town by sundown.
What? But the quickness.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else I had to offer to Valerie. Oh, cards flying out, Valerie.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it was a whole bunch that came out. And I was like, am I supposed to read this? Because I was looking up like, that's a lot of cards. That means I'm going to be talking a lot. You are so welcome, love.
Okay, Valerie. Interesting. God, these cards are just Lord have mercy. Okay. I'm not sure what the hell this means. It's fascinating because it's fascinating. He was on the hook for so long, and he just couldn't make a decision, and finally I'll move forward, which is nice. I love that. Okay, so that's that movement forward, and of course it makes sense because again this is that lover. So again you're moving forward with that, again with that relationship and so forth. But it's interesting because it's going to line you in a situation of choice. There's a choice in front of you, and it's now going to appear. And this choice is like an awakening, like an awakening, an epiphany of something. And I'm curious of what that energy is about. There's something. There's this is the new start for the relationship, Ace of Cups, which is wonderful energy, is clarifying. Mm-hmm. But there's a choice. There is something coming up, and does he have? Do either one of you have legal action or legal something dealing with the law, something dealing with a legal situation, maybe I don't know, a collection situation or creditors or something? There's a financial component here that's popping up. And the question is again, it's like, how do we resolve this issue? Okay, so there's going to be like a financial issue pop up that seems to be that was there, and it's just kind of showing its head, and yeah, it's don't be. There is something coming along that's going to be somehow attached to money, and then something that is legally connected. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to be a legal case or if it's going to be some other legal situation, or it's going to be I don't know. But I'm just getting legal. I'm getting legal. So and again, it's going to take a while. There, yeah. There's something you didn't know about. Okay, something you did not know about that has a financial component to it that may arise now that you've moved on beyond just the dating thing, and it's going to show its head and change things, and it's going to cause a little bit of grief between you guys. But be prepared to know that it's just that you'll be frustrated in the fact that you didn't know, and maybe he didn't know either. I mean, I'm not saying either of you knew, because it could be a situation from something in the past that is just now showing itself. So don't be surprised if there's a financial issue in the past that shows itself. Maybe a collection agency comes along that you didn't even know you had collections for. Maybe it's a whatever. I don't know exactly what to tell you, but again, it's going to be some kind of legal significance in that sense. And then the navigation through it is that Knight of Cups, which I like. And the Knight of Cups is like, okay, we can work through this. So you'll find a way through, but at first it's going to irritate the heck out of both of you. And it's going to make you guys frustrated with the situation, because again, it's not something you had planned on. But over in time, whichever one of you who had the obligation, then you're going to say, oh gosh, I remember that, but I thought it was already resolved. So it's not as though it wasn't necessarily deceit. It was just something that was put to bed. Okay. And so it's something that you did not even, it didn't make sense. It wasn't even something that had to be addressed, because it was like, it's resolved and moved on, but apparently it wasn't. Okay. But this will bring a solution in the end. It'll be a resolution in the end. It's frustrating. It's a bit irritating, but you're gonna work through it, no problem. And in the end, again, you're just gonna have a new appreciation, a new respect for the whole process, because that's an Ace of Swords. So again, that's what that two is about. The two's how are you gonna handle it. That was the first two that came in that we talked about. So how are you gonna handle it? Which way do you deal with it? Deal with it straight on. Don't delay. Don't sit and wait. Deal with it straight on. And I got the Ten of Swords in both of them. So again, it'll resolve itself. You'll be fine. You'll get through this. Not a big thing. But it's not so much the situation, it's how you handle it. So make sure you handle it as a couple and you deal with it. Don't be upset with each other, because the reality is, again, no one was hiding anything. It was just that something popped up from the past that pops up that you thought was already resolved, or he thought it was resolved, and it wasn't. Okay. And so when that happens, stay strong. And that's the warning: is stay strong, stay a unit, make sure that you work through it together, and you'll be fine. Okay.
I wanted to reiterate that as well, or add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie, do not think he was keeping this behind your back.
Right.
Because it will feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I saw the Seven of Swords here. You're going to think it's betrayal. You're going to think it's like, oh, you being deceiving, you being sneaky. You didn't tell me da-da-da-da. No. It caught him off guard too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
he thought it was resolved, and it's resolved, moved on. It's not a problem. Mm-hmm. And then it comes back and you're like, damn. But again,
and that's what usually happens when you get married.
Yep.
And when you start combining things together on paper, you I guess you take in your partner's stuff too. So it's y'all gonna get over it. But at the same time, don't dwell on it and make it a problem. Okay. Yep. Remember when this comes up. Remember this reading. Save this for later on, and this is a reminder of like, oh, okay.
Yep. So yeah, keep that in mind, Valerie. Keep that mindset right there. We are in it together. We'll save you along, because again, there was no harm intended. There was no deceit intended. It just, again, it was something that was thought was taken care of, no issue, and then down the road you get a wake up call and you're like, what?
Right.
We took care of that already. That's not even an
Right.
issue, you know. So again, know that there was no harm intended.
Right.
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
All right, Miss
No
Shawna,
pain, no
who is
gain.
next?
Next. Baby Angel, are you still here? Baby Angel. I'm just picking some people that we haven't picked before. Yes. Okay, so their question is down below. Says, hello, I want to know what I can expect in August. Anything good or bad?
There we go.
Awesome sauce. And for everyone that has the question up or questions up, it's not like we're skipping over you. We're just randomly picking of what Spirit's been called. Maybe. What you have for Baby Angel?
I'm getting a lot of youthful exuberance. Baby Angel, are you a younger person? And are you I'm picking up a lot of youthful energy around you. So either you are younger or you have young kids, because there's just this youthful energy, a bit exuberant. Do you you have a tendency, baby? Do you have a tendency to make rash decisions? Because that's the energy that was the why they sent that my way. Is it like you need to be careful in August with your rash decisions. You're quite old, although I look young. Okay, well, but you so that this confirms it then even more that yeah, you need to make sure that you're not making any rash decisions in August, because that there's a youthfulness again. That youthful energy comes with usually a what do you call it? A curse of making rash decisions or making decisions without having all the information. Like again, be careful during August not to get pissed at somebody because you hear somebody said somebody. Make sure you don't get fired up about it. Go ask the person, hey, this is what I heard. Is this right? I mean, again, this month is one of those months where you don't act on emotion, you don't act irrationally, no matter if it's making a choice, no matter if it's you reacting to something and then getting ready to blow off a friend or whatever, or a family member, or to blow up at a friend or family member, or for you to cancel something, or for you to go out and buy something. Do not make rash decisions this month. This month is not a month for that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very just a lot of energy around being very certain with your decisions and your choices. I'm told to watch your money. Watch your money very much this month. I'm told that again, and that's where that's the biggest thing for me that lights up on decisions and choices. Not so much with people, but with money choices. So I wouldn't be making rash decisions to buy major purchases. If anything, I probably would put off major purchases for this month, unless again it makes sense. If you analyze it and it makes sense, but don't do the analyzing like, well, I want this new Colorado, this new Colorado, house, and I must have it because my health would be better and I'll breathe better when I'm there, even though I'm only going to be there 2 weeks out of the year. I must have it. So therefore, if my health is involved, I have to have it, and I've now convinced myself. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't even try to convince yourself. If you know it's not wise, don't do it. This is not the month to do that, okay? I'm just getting a lot of energy around impulsivity and about poor choices. and this is for this month. And what I'm saying is not so much that you're going to do a lot of that, but the question, the energy is around when you do it this month. The price tag for making that mistake, the stupid tax is what I call it. The stupid tax will be high. You'll pay a higher price for having made a mistake this month than in any month before or after for some time. So again, the energy, spirit's very clear. Rational, reasonable, logic, well-reasoned decisions are something that should be happening this month with you, more so than any month that I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, this is only, I got the visual of the same thing you just said. The devil card is the first card. That's that. Pump the brakes. Don't allow someone to push you to do something that you don't want to do. It's also get out of this negative thing that's going on, because that's you. It's time for you to be conservative. That's that Four of Pentacles here.
Watch
Okay.
your budget. Yep.
Yes, watch that budget. It's time to save. It's really the great word for that is to be conservative,
Yep.
because you don't want to be the fool. This is telling you, do not be the fool.
Yep.
Don't take no leaps. Don't take. And this is almost. It feels like this is in the reverse, because usually the fool tells you, take the leap and all of that. So usually I don't do reversals, but this felt like the energy of, so when I say reversals, this is what I mean, upside down energy. Okay. And I feel like this is, it doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't cost you to be the fool right now, because it will be very, very expensive. Just like what Don is saying. But the Six of Cups, you got to trust what the process is. When Spirit says hold up for a whole month of, it's time for you to recoup. It's time for you to replenish. It's time for you to develop better habits, especially spending habits when it comes to money. This is all saying, well, why should I be doing this? This is that. Why should I do it? I don't trust what you're saying. This. There's something bigger that's about to happen for you. Okay. Or it's a door that's opening for you, and it's the right door that you're seeking. But Spirit is like, I need you to be right back in a better space financially, because the thing that you want is costly, but I don't need you to struggle once you receive it. We have the seven.
Yes.
What?
No, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Oh
It's,
yeah,
it's like the struggle.
yeah.
Again, paying that stupid tax. You're right. It's
Hmm.
like bing, the light just came on. It's like, yes, it's again
Yeah,
back to the stupid tax. It's like
yeah.
if you make the wrong choice, you're going to put yourself in a struggle, and you're going
Hmm.
to wish to hell you had listened.
Yes, yes. So, and then it's like, why even as you receive your blessing, you think that's it? Like that's that financial blessing and that's it? No, there's more to come with it. But when you receive it, it's like, okay, let's make an example. When someone get their tax return, first thing they want to go do is some go buy a car, right? Well, they buy the most expensive car, not the most economical type of car, but the most expensive car, because they got the money to put down. But then the next month roll by. Okay, you got to make that first payment. Okay, all right, I can handle that. Then the second month come by, you're like, oh, whoa, wait a minute, I'm struggling to get this payment. Well, that was the blessing of giving you that check. You chose to pick the most expensive car with the most expensive payments, when you could have just been smart about it, not worry about what everybody else think of what you may drive or whatever. That down payment or that tax return, whatever, was that check to pay that car straight off, buy it straight, where you didn't have to have a car payment. You see, so this is like, when it comes to making decisions and rash decisions, pump your brakes for August. Okay? Pump your brakes for August. You may feel like you are in a stuck position financially. It's not that. It needs to grow back up. Okay? You've been plucking from the tree, girl. You've been plucking from the tree. Now ain't nothing else to pluck. Okay? Ain't nothing else to pluck. There's nothing else to put in there to cover whatever you need to cover. You need to continuously let it grow. That tree need to be nice and fertile and abundant, so you can, when you pick, okay, you almost there at the 9, okay? And when you do get a chance to pick, don't mean to skip over the 8, because the 8 is saying, all right, now let me get focused on what I need to be really focusing on, instead of trying to keep plugging. I need to keep putting in, okay, and nourishing. So how do I nourish? And then you get that 9 of Pentacles. That's your harvest. Now you're ready to pick, because now you are abundantly. No, there's no struggle when it comes to finances. This is what the month of August is doing for you, that we need to pay attention to, is the 7 of Wands. It's to get your priorities together. It's time for you to face these things that's coming at you, that way where next month that it's gone, it's done, you already taken care of it. Okay, it's that's what the focus is for the month of August for you. Focus on top priority issues, top priority goals that's going to propel you forward. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands. Know that you are a hard worker and you can do this. You can do this. You ground yourself and make it work and make it happen. Okay, because you are the one in control. It's time for the month of August. Also, it's a time for you to make the right moves instead of making sporadic type of moves. You're not going to win the chess game. Now it's time for you to play chess. Okay. Now it's time for you to tap into that part of, all right, if I make this move, what will come with this move that I made? But if I make this crazy move, once again, it's going to put me in a struggling position. It's time for you to make a decision. Okay. 2 of Swords. Trust yourself as you do this. Trust yourself in the month of August. This is about recouping, replenishing. I want to say this is almost like Mercury retrograde energy for you. Reinvent, but also take care of the things that you need to take care of, because things will start to heal itself. You have the Temperance card. Okay, that's healing, and there is patience with this. It's going to take patience, love. Okay, it's gonna be times you like, dang, I can go out and go get me this bottle real quick, or let me get they got to sell all these shoes. You know, they about $1,000. I said, well, what is the hell it? Do you need them? What did it do for you? What does those $1,000 shoes do for you? I get it. Some, it's like, listen, that's my ice cream. Okay, choose a different flavor. Okay, try the other one. Because right now you have a mission. Baby Ada, you have a mission on for the month of August, is to get focused and be conservative financially. Okay, don't take our word for it. Rewatch this, because this is a lot of information that's coming. For anybody that got a reading today, rewatch your readings, because there's some things that you may have missed. You hear those big words and you're like, oh, okay, got it. Don't spin. But we're telling you the reason why not to. Okay? Mm-hmm. But it's up to you. It's all up to you at the end of the day. You want the situation, you want, so when you ask that, is it going to be good or bad? This is that warning of, if you do what you're supposed to, this was the outcome. But if you go left and don't do what you're supposed to, these are the possibilities of that struggle. And why even put yourself in that way when you have control over your struggle? Okay.
Absolutely. So hopefully this is and so sometimes it's not the most it's not the most welcoming messages that you get when you ask for a reading.
Right.
Know that when we give you the message, it's because that's the message we're given to give you, and it's meant for you. If you come in and you don't want, if you don't want to know everything, then the thing is then you're not prepared to really ask the question. I'm glad you were comfortable, Baby Angel, in hearing the news, because again, they're not always, again, it's not always easy to hear. But the reality is that once you're through this, I will not be surprised, and you can follow up again next month or whatever. Come back and let us know. Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, I got this chance to do this, and I knew it wasn't a good choice, and I passed it up.
Right.
Or better yet, I mean, even if you make that choice and you didn't follow our advice and you wind up paying, again, a stupid tax is what I call it, because Lord knows we all do that from time to time. We know we made wrong choices, and then we realize, okay, I got to pay the price. I get them, so
Right.
we don't know one way or the other. But yeah, it's you're right. Better be prepared than surprised.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. And this is what we do. This is why we love. We're giving you the guidance. We're giving you what we are seeing, and we're using tools as a visual to show you, okay, this is what's coming in. We're only a vessel. We don't know you from a can of paint like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we tap into your energy and you give us that permission, this is what comes up in that moment. Sometimes we give readings and it be future, or some it can be loved ones come in and got a message for you right now, or it's letting you know. I just find it's just being guys like, all right, now I'm prepared of what may come, okay, and then how to handle it, okay, instead of, oh Lord, this is it, take me now. This is it. This is the end. No.
This is a mere bump.
Elizabeth.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about him, Sanford.
Yes, Elizabeth. It's a big one, Elizabeth. No. It's not. It's not compared to what others are going through in their lives. But there's no comparison. So don't try to compare what you got going on in your life to someone else, what they got going on in their life. Everybody handles the situation differently. So.
Super. Well, let's good, Baby Angel. Great reading for you. Good reading.
Yes.
Good energy for you. And again, it's like you said, it's a cautionary tale, a cautionary tale.
That's it. It's just letting you know, like, hold on, wait a minute. And sometimes readings ain't all about rainbows and unicorns.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's a straight warning. This is what's going to happen if you choose to go down this route, or this is what's coming up. Be prepared for it. Regardless, it's going to happen. Now, what you gonna do with it?
Exactly. Well, hello, Miss Linda. Look at this, Miss Linda. Nice to see you pop in.
Gosh, yes.
We haven't seen Miss Linda in a while. It's so good to hear your voice.
Yes.
Hear your voice in your texts.
Absolutely. JoJo was on earlier. Creating Balance was on.
Oh, was she? Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Way earlier. Way when we first came on in.
All right.
And we got the yapping. You know how that happens. Did I rhyme?
Talk and rhyme all the time.
What?
Well, Miss Linda, you finished your travels and now you're back home settling in? Is that what's going on here? And you're finally getting a little R&R from your R&R?
Oh, from the R&R. Sometimes you need to have a vacation from your vacation.
I'm telling you, some of my vacations have been definitely needing vacations.
Yes.
I'm going again. So
yeah, you're home. Awesome.
Yes. Awesome. And the time, because you're on the East Coast and now you're back on the West Coast. So yeah, that's a 3 hour. That's a 3 hour shift. Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally get it. Well, I'm glad you had a good trip. No R&R here.
I know.
You hit the ground running, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure
so R&R is real reality.
Exactly.
Restored. That's real reality.
Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, it's good to see you back, Miss Linda. It's been a while.
Yes.
Good to see you back. And,
definitely.
Make sure you give some. If you stick around, make sure you also help some folks along with us, because we love when you read with us. Miss Linda is one of the better persons who has the ability to read, but she doesn't have to work on it. Hers is just it's amazing.
Yeah, she just picks up on that energy too.
Absolutely.
We have great ones in here too. We have Kelly. She pulls the crystal cards.
Mm-hmm. Is she here? They haven't seen her yet today.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen her either.
Yeah, maybe she's out and about in the good weather because I know she's freezing where she
Maybe
is.
because it is pretty. It's raining there, you said?
Here,
Yeah. What did you say? Did you
no,
say
I
it was
said for
raining?
her, where she lives, it's very cold.
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
Dix lives is very cold, and so if she gets good weather, I'd be out in the weather. I'd be out
Mm-hmm.
enjoying it because I remember she was telling us when it's like -20, and we're
Yeah,
like,
that don't make
what?
no sense.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's like, and people
None
choose to live that way.
whatsoever.
Hey,
I
Kathy,
know
Lewis, nice to
we
see you.
have. It's been hot out here.
Yeah, and
Kathy
you
Lewis.
get that, you get the humidity factor too, which helps to make it a little,
Yes.
especially when again you spend so much time. But you're from the East Coast originally, so you're used
Yeah.
to humidity anyway. But
Yeah,
still, I'm not
because
anymore because I'll tell you what. After living in Texas and then coming here, when I went back to Houston,
hmm
oh man, I'm like, ooh, what is that? Because
yeah.
the water wall. I call it the water wall. You open the door and the water wall hits you, and you're like, you
Yes.
start sweating as soon as you walk. What?
Absolutely, absolutely. In North Carolina, it's more of you get all the seasons, but when it's cold, it's likes to linger around. So,
Hmm.
but when it's hot though, and you got to be out in the garden picking beans and picking all that stuff, you make you think about life. Like, why did I like the country? Why did they do this to me? And when I was little, I didn't, that didn't matter. But still, I'm like, I don't want to get up. If you wait later in that day and that heat come, boy, you only punishing yourself. So you might as well get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and hit the garden.
Yep. Yeah. I can
Yeah, same out here. I mean, earlier the better. These workers be out by like at 4 o'clock in the morning getting started, and you like, thank you. Thank you for my alarm clock. Let me just go ahead and get up. But it is what it is. I mean, but
imagine.
you outside no more than maybe 20 minutes, you got that back sweat. The crack of the right in the middle of the back. You're like, did I feel that drop? Can we
Oh,
get in some air?
oh yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not a big fan of that. Just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's why they half naked down here and wear linen a lot.
Yeah, I don't like sweating in places I didn't know existed until sweat came.
Boom.
Though that's like it's not comfortable with me. Like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got a lot of sundresses down here, but a lot of linen. I feel like Tommy Bahama is overpriced. Um, be like, that doesn't make no sense for some linen that you're gonna sweat. Why
Mhm.
why are you paying that much for?
That's terrible. It's true. It's true.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
who is next, Miss Shauna? Who's next
Who
on
do, who,
the?
do you, who do you want to? Who do you feel
Well, I
drawn
saw
to?
Kathy Lewis, but I don't think she's here still. So, Kathy, if
Let's
you're still
have
here, let us know if it's a specific or general, or did you just pop in and pop back out? Don't know. Sen says Miami weather right now is insane. Insane hot or insane good?
well, we had that storm come up, so it's probably insane hot.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Trini says the dreaded back sweat. Yeah.
yeah, that back sweat is something different.
Mhm.
That back sweat is yeah, it's 93. What did it say it felt like? Insane hot, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Mina. Mina's still here.
Shall we do Mina?
Sure.
Mina, do
Let's
you have
see.
a specific or general question?
Oh yeah, what it feels like. Oh, just 3 degrees more. No, 2 degrees higher. So it feels like it's 93, but it feels like 95. What these weather people be talking about?
I know because
Like, wait a minute. Is it?
they say the heat index or whatever. It's like it's like when it's
Yeah.
after one point, and the index doesn't matter anymore. It's just freaking hot.
Right. If it's after 90 something, what does it? It's gonna feel like 90 something.
Yeah.
If it's, I can see if it's 70 and it feels like 100. That is stretching it.
Mhm.
Does it?
As a reminder, folks, as you pop in and pop out, make sure that you do this, please.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. And one of my post that's going out today. You're going to get a preview of my post that will go out today, and it is. Where is it? Oh, I moved up from here. I keep putting it in the wrong place. What the hell? Let me upload my post because I wanted to show it to you guys. And again, it's just a. This should be a quick, easy. It's not. It's not a video, so therefore it's an easy upload as it chugs along. Chug, 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 chug. And it's this one. And this is again, this is my post just thanking the Impact Awards, the International Impact Awards, for giving my book won the International Impact Award. So that I just thought I would post that today, so you get the chance to see it first. So there you go. So now we're back to Mina. Mina, did you give us a specific or a general question? Exactly, Miss Linda. It does feel rough when it's triple digit. General, please, Lynn. Miss. Okay, Mina. Let's see what we got. Shawna will be right back, folks. By the way, let's see what we got. What's we got? Spirits, universe. What does Miss Mina need to hear at this point? All right, let's see what we got with this one, Mina. Mina, why are you avoiding? Why are you? I see. I get the energy that you're avoiding asking specific questions. Are you in conflict, or are you making a decision, or something else? Because I feel like you need to. That you're in something where. Oh. Okay, Mina, are you looking at a major purchase, or are you looking at a major decision? Because there are questions here that you haven't answered, but you know you should ask. I mean, haven't asked, and and you're afraid to ask them for some reason. Why would you be afraid to ask the questions? Because again, I'm getting these questions are here, and it is going to make a difference on whether you make the choice, which way you go with your choice. So before you move forward with anything in regards to this, whatever this is, and I'll maybe get more information about it. But Miss Linda says that she feels it's a relationship issue. There are, before you move forward, you have to ask those questions. There has to be and look at this again. You're going to be happy with the results, because again, this is that new happy energy. But make sure you ask the questions. Don't just leave them sitting, because that's not a healthy situation. Okay, so be free and be comfortable to ask the questions. Make sure you're asking the questions you need to ask. And again, the situation, Miss Linda feels it's relationship situation.
That's what I got.
Two.
The Two of Cups. That was the first card I got. That's like, hold on. Is there a connection, or is there something? I feel like there's need to be some communication with this relationship of some sort.
Yeah, that's that. And that's
What?
that was.
That's what you got to.
Yeah, not
Okay.
asked. Yeah, the questions have to be asked, and it's like I feel like there's an avoidance of questions.
Because I got the Ace of Wands here right beside that, so I
Mhm.
feel like there is a new beginning of a relationship. Of like, what's the next steps with this relationship? But it's like, what are you afraid of communicating? Or facing? Because right here, I think this is a beautiful card here that's facing each other, and it's not afraid of saying what needs to be said.
Mhm.
But I do see that newness coming through in a new direction. I'm sorry, were you done? I'm just running my mouth. Are you done?
No. Yeah, no, I was.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
just came right on the end. I'm like, wait.
No, and you're confirming. You're confirming again, because it's the questions. It's like ask the questions, and
Yeah.
I got the new too. Yeah.
And then you have the Chariot here. So there's victory. There's but it's like it's more balance, things coming into balance for you, Mia. So it's like the acknowledgement, the secureness, the stableness, whatever it may be. You need to talk. You need to talk, and this will happen. All of this. This is what's saying. After you talk, here's the outcome after that. It's not anything. I think you have this preconsumed outcome of, well, when I did, you going back in the past, when I did talk, this was what happened. So I'm not going to say nothing now in this relationship. No, 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 no. You can't be like that, because that didn't work, apparently. Like, you go into a shutdown. Why? It's not benefiting none of you.
Yeah.
You do have the 9 of Cups. See, it gets bigger and better after this, of just literally saying what needs to be said. And all those questions that are popping up, just face it. Face it. I promise you that it's not what you think. It's going to be well received, just like vice versa. Okay?
And it makes for a stronger relationship. It makes for a stronger decision. It makes for a stronger, a healthier. Because again, sometimes we fear the unknown, and we're worried about what it might be. When the unknown sometimes brings us better answers than we could ever anticipate.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So take that leap of faith. Make sure that when this situation arises, you ask the questions that you need to ask. Make sure that you don't walk away feeling, man, I should have, I wish I, but I couldn't, I didn't know. No. Be bold, and
Yes,
that's this. Look at this. Be bold. Be that energy.
Yes.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask the questions. I'm going to make sure that I know how my harvest is going to fall in the end, and then it'll help me make a good choice.
Oh, yeah, I got the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So again, you and don't lose focus. Don't allow distraction. Don't allow the redirection. It's like, no, answer the question, please. I want my question answered before we go on. Because, but again, ultimately, it's going to be a good choice. So it is a relationship. There's relation. Again, this is about a relationship. This is a gentleman who is coming in, who is somebody with somebody who's confident, somebody who's self-assured, somebody who is don't be surprised if they have their own business, but they'll be working in the service industry. So I'm getting something like an electrician, a carpenter, maybe an AC guy, heat AC type guy, like that. But he's a private contractor type situation, and he is on the road a lot. And maybe that's also one of the questions that come up, is that he's not going to be available all the time, and you're going to be wondering, what are you doing? You should ask the question, because again, your thinking is, hey, he's always working, he's always out, and he's not easily accessible. Is he not interested, or what's he doing? Is he with somebody else? And it's like, no, there, you let your mind go away, and if you ask the question, he'd say, look, I'm working. I got
let me work.
I'm a self-employed guy. I don't work 9 to 5. I work when I get an opportunity, and I work it through. And there's sometimes where I have to work on I'm working on a project, and guess what? Like, say it's an AC unit, I got to work until it gets fixed. I can't walk out and say, 5 o'clock. Okay, no more. So put your AC on hold for another day or something,
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So again, those are the kinds of things. That's the kind of the energy that I was getting in. And then Shawna filled that gap in, and also Miss Linda kind of filled the gap in with that. But again, it's knowing that this person, the answer is going to be much more of a relief than the problem that you created in your head.
Yes. See, and that's the thing. You are stuck in a past relationship, characteristics of the routine stuff. If that makes sense. It's like the same. You can't carry it into this new relationship, because this is totally new. This person is into you just as much as you into them. Okay, this is mutual. This is even playing ground here, and you have to trust your intuition as well. And this person came to you, not you going to it. Going to them, going to it like it's a daggone another object or something. But I'm just saying, don't be afraid, because this is like that wish fulfillment type of energy. Like, oh, this is what I always wanted in a relationship. I'm not afraid to do this. I'm not afraid to say this. I'm not afraid to, be me. And that's what I feel like this is what Spirit is saying, because that's what's going to bring the balance in. Okay.
Yeah.
But you are the one that's bringing that in, because if you're feeling like you are all over the place or you can't be you, then there's going to be some strife there. But you have to communicate. You have to say these things, as what's going on, or not being afraid to speak. Literally, get out of your mind of the what you think the outcome may be. Okay. This Six of Wands, this is getting you, it's almost like a healing situation for you to get into this new way of being in a relationship. But this is you coming out of that whatever you whatever this has happened to you. But I feel like this is also a healing situation that's allowing you to be yourself, your authentic self. That's what this person is going to be into so much more. But you can't hound, you can't um uh be that leech, you know what I'm saying? You can't be what you doing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't text? I sent you a text 2 hours ago. I sent you a text 5 minutes ago, and I ain't getting nothing back. Not any emoji. I'm working, babe. Can I work? Can I work? It's so, because you get all excited when you in a new relationship, but you got to let your partner, and your partner's going to do the same, let you do your life stuff. Okay. But stay focused is the main thing here, instead of being all over the place. Like Don was saying with that seven of cups. Okay. Say what you need to say. All right. Answer me first. Is it too hard? Did I come too aggressive? And then it also helps you when you do ask those questions. It also helps you reflect on what you bring to the table. You know, like, oh yeah, I am carrying that little baggage from my last relationship because I'm thinking it's gonna be like this.
Mm-hmm.
No, that person don't know that person don't know what has been going on with you unless you let them know. Like, all right, bam, I was in this relationship. I was not fully my true self. I couldn't express myself the way I wanted. Well, now this person knows what's going on. Like, okay, I get it. Just don't call me every 5 minutes, okay, baby? I gotta work. I gotta
Exactly.
put this new air conditioning. I need. Okay, you're gonna make me put my phone in the car, and then you're gonna really be tripping now.
Exactly.
But that's what I got for. I mean, I ain't even have to pull no uh clarifiers, because that was straight to the point.
Pretty straight to the point. Yep. And that was
Yeah.
the message you needed to hear. And
Yes.
so, when you came in at the right time, because again, you got the message you needed to hear.
But when I had got up, because I already had the spread, I was like, oh, found my moment. So when I came back and I heard something about a relationship, I say yes. And I had my mic on. I was like, I'm glad I didn't, because I said that pretty loud. I said it really loud, like, my bad. So thank you, Mina, for letting us read for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Mina. Well, Miss Shawna, are we ready for one more, or we want to call it a day? What you got? What you thinking?
I couldn't remember what we with Sean G. If we told her to come back and let us know after she did that ritual. Did we say after a week, or what? Or what did you say? A month or a couple weeks to give an update, or what? I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't either. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Is she here?
I remember the ritual, but I don't remember the detail of what we was
Is this
talking
the tall
about.
taper candle thing? Is that one?
Is it?
Sean, are you still here?
Yeah. Yes, I did the moon ritual that you said, to read it every day for a week. Don, you the one sent her the ritual. You the one tell her about the ritual.
Read it every day for a week. No,
It was the affirmation.
the affirmations are every day. Every day for a week is the candle, in a dark setting. That's 7 days usually. the moon is during the moon cycle, and then repeating.
Oh, it's on your page. What you do? What you put on your page? Was it on his channel? You talking about the full moon ritual? Because that's what we was talking about the last time.
Oh, it's a full moon ritual. You told me to do. Yeah, but that's the full. Yeah,
It's on, and then that's that video that you did. You don't remember what you said on your video?
I didn't say for a week.
Oh.
I don't think so. I'll have to look it up again. I'll have to look it again because yeah, interesting. Usually you say it because you go through the ritual during the full moon, and
Mhm.
then you do the ritual during that full moon.
Yep. It was on your channel.
Yeah, I have to watch it now that I'm out of here because I'm thinking,
What did I say?
what did I say? Yes, because yes,
It said read it every morning for a week. So are you reading what's coming to you or what you want to bring? I mean, to bring in the in place of what you released? Yeah. Right. That's the burn one.
right.
So the other, oh yeah.
Oh, read the other list is what you're saying. Yeah,
Yes.
the positive list. Okay, that's different. Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. The positive list. I thought you were like a ritual,
Yes, the
of
things that you
something.
pray
Okay,
for.
no. Oh gosh, yes. No. Okay, that makes sense. Lord have mercy. Because I was like, what? Because I have different rituals, and one is the candle
Yeah.
ritual, which is 7 days when you're trying to bring in when you're trying to sit in the power. It's called sitting in the power. When you're trying to sit in the power and connect to spirit, that's a 7 day. And then when we talk the moon, that's a 1 day event. But I see what you're saying is the things that you want to draw in. Yes, read
It's
those.
what you're thankful for, the positive side.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
burn the negative side, the positive side.
Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn, Don, you don't even remember what you be doing
I
on
don't
your
remember.
video.
I don't remember because again, once I saw the 7 days, my
Yeah.
mind was candle because there's so many people, so many times I've come on here and have.
Said
I mean,
this.
I'm hard on the candle thing. I tell
Yeah.
people over and over again. So that's my most of all the things that I fuss about. That's the one that I tell people more than anything else because again, it helps you to sit in the spirit. And when you can sit in the spirit, it's amazing what information you get, and then the confidence and trust in the information that you get. So that's what I was thinking. But no, with that, Sean, yes, you're right. With that one, yes, you read it, and if I were you, I would read it the entire month. I wouldn't even do.
Oh yeah, I will read it up until the new moon.
Exactly, until the new moon. And then
Okay.
what you do is you burn that one on the new moon. No, I would read it up to the next full moon. And then I would burn that on the next full moon with the other one. Because again, at that point, you're recasting. So what I would do is I would burn that list along with the things you're getting rid of on the next full moon. You don't have to, but that's usually what I would suggest is that do that.
Yeah, it definitely changed up this energy because you have the 4 of. I'm just seeing if Spirit has a message for you, Sean. But you have the 4 of Cups here. That means a blessing is coming your way.
Yep.
And this is from Spirit. It's just don't ignore this opportunity that comes in because it can be you wrapped up in other things that you don't even see this coming in. But continue to stay focused. Continue to. I love how this got the notebook right there, or the book or whatever. Continue to keep going within, but don't lose yourself as you go within. But yeah, you definitely have a blessing coming to you from Spirit. Oh, look at that! I'm about to be done. You have the star. I mean, this is because you're keeping your faith, you're keeping your hope alive. Keep hope alive, and the universe is definitely putting things in place for you because of that one little ritual. People don't understand when we say a ritual, you're changing the energy up, okay?
Exactly.
And
Yep.
it's like you're kind of forcing. I think you're forcing the energy to change, okay? Because you're pouring your energy into making this change happen and letting things go that you no longer need, that you've been carrying that energy around for so long, but it's been stopping you. And you're like, well, what is it? Why I can't shake this off? It's like, all right, well, let me go a little bit extra. Let me do this full moon ritual. Let me do this releasing of this. And then as you release that energy, and you burn it, you putting it back into the earth. Okay. And it's where it's supposed to, you thank spirit for the lessons. Now you got something in place to put in. Now you got the courage. Now you got the strength to do all of this. And then 8 of Pentacles for you, Sean. This is saying, all right, as the universe is aligning for you, as the universe is putting things in place for you, stay focused on your craft. Stay focused on your skills, because things are really, really changing for you. You told you got a blessing coming, honey. Got a blessing coming. Leon, what ritual can I do concerning getting a new job, a journal? Well, I can tell you right now, candle magic. Today is a great day to do that. You opening the door for abundance to come in. It's the first of the month. It's a Thursday. So all these rituals that we are telling you and basing it off of financial gain here, you will have a prosperous August. And with the task or whatever, you should receive news based on that. Because this is the part that you open the door of, like you're forcing it. Like, all right, look, it's little something is behind the door. You got it open halfway. Well, not even halfway, but you got, you do that good old shoulder push and push it open all the way. There you go. That's what you're doing when you do these rituals. Even writing things down, getting them out, writing a letter to spirit, writing a letter to the universe of telling, and that's what's called a petition,
Mm-hmm.
That's so many things, but today is a great day, y'all, for, financial abundance.
Repeat, and Shauna, before we go,
Yes.
those people who were not here originally, explain why, of all days this entire year, why
Mm-hmm.
this first day of the month has so much more power. Explain that, why August
Yes.
1st on a
Yes.
Thursday has
On a
all this power.
Thursday. Yes. So August is the 8th month. The 8 represents infinity. It is the infinity sign. Okay. So on top of what the 8 represents, the number 8 represents abundance, success, um, expansion, things in that nature. On top of being on a Thursday is Jupiter. Jupiter represents Thursday, or Thursday represents Jupiter, whatever, however you want to say it. But it's the same, but this is big energy here. And being it is the first day of the month, you welcoming all this abundance into your house, into your environment, into your energy. Okay. And when it comes to not just financial abundance or business success or expansion of a business or love or whatever, that is the abundance in all aspects of your life. Okay, so you can be abundantly financial, but are you abundantly happy emotionally? Okay, so you want to have this big door open and to embrace all of this energy, and you put this energy out there too. Another thing is really, really important is being that it is the 8th month, this also sets you up for long term. Okay. It's not just short term. This is harvest time, and harvest, as the seasons start to change and you start to go into this new season, this is putting you in infinity work right now. And being that it's Jupiter, Jupiter is the big planet, the big fat planet of success, of joy, of all these things, of intelligence, of all these things to work smarter, not harder type of thing. Okay. So the number 8 is a big number. And we also have the Lion portal opening on August 8th, 8/8. Okay. August 8th. I'm going to say not 8/8 because we don't have the day 8/8. times a day. But on August 8th, the Lion Portal is open. And this is full of magic, full of abundance, especially when it comes to cha-ching, those coins.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, folks, keep that in mind. Again, today is the day.
Yes.
If you're going to do a ritual, put the salt on the front doorstep before you walk. Make sure the doorstep that is the front of the house, make sure you put the salt across the threshold. Make sure that you're keeping the negative energies out. Make sure that you do the cinnamon thing with the dollar,
Yes.
a 10, a 5, put some ground cinnamon on it. Make sure that you do the figure 8 in the ground cinnamon, and then make sure that you have the front door open, not the door that you come in all the time, the front door of the house, and blow that cinnamon in and let it sit there for a while. Don't clean it up immediately.
No.
And make sure the door is open so it comes into the house. Make sure
Yeah.
if you're ready to smudge, if you haven't smudged your house in a while, this is a great time to do it because again, it's the first of the month. Smudging is using sage and walking around with the smoke. Make sure that you're doing it along the walls, you're doing it around the windows. Make sure you spend a little more time in each of the corners because in the door corners, energy can build up and you want to get that out. Make sure that you open your windows to let that negative energy send it on its way. If you have Palo Santo, come back and burn some Palo Santo. That brings in some positive energy, some positive light. Okay, do these things to cleanse the house. If you're going to think about it, you cleanse the floor, you sweep the floor, you cleanse your dishes, you cleanse a lot of things, you cleanse your body. Your house as a whole tends to get ignored when it comes to the spiritual energies. This is the time to do it because when you benchmark it on the first comes every month. And so you're going to be able to remember, oh, the first, that's an easy one because it's the first. And that's why I say it. You can do it any day of the week that you want, the rituals I just spoke of. However, I'm just saying on the first, this is a great time to do it so where you can mark time and then sure every month on the first you do it. And therefore you're again, you're helping to keep your house healthy spiritually, your house healthy energy wise, and your house healthy. So when other people come in and they drop their energies all over it, you then have gotten rid of it when the end of the month comes. Because again, people come, sometimes they leave, but they don't always just leave.
They don't leave.
They leave your energies and they leave other things. So you want to make sure that you send their energies back to them. You don't need that energy. You don't need that negativity. You don't need whatever comes with it. And I'm not saying everybody is, but what I'm saying is that why not take the opportunity and say, they're gone. Now let's make sure all of their energy is gone with them,
Also, if also when I had talked about a ritual that you can do or to bring more abundance in is not just doing it with the cinnamon. You can do the cinnamon on the money. You can do the honey with rice and washing your hands with it and letting it air dry after that and putting your energy in that because you want to touch, you want to feel this abundance, tangible things, material things. And that's another thing. There's so many things that you can do, especially when I was talking about earlier about the candles, working with the candles. It's the same thing. But here's the thing that makes it magic is your energy. Just don't do something just to say, oh, somebody told me to do this and I'm just going to do that. If you're not feeling it, it's not going to work. It's not. If you need to tweak something that you've heard, do it your own way. Just like when you say these affirmations, there's a bunch of affirmations everywhere. And when you read one, how does it connect with you? Or let me twist some words up. You personalize it, you customize it to you, because then now it becomes more believable for you and more powerful because you are putting that energy into it. Just don't. I know Don said this a couple of times when you say affirmations, don't just say them just to be saying them. I am beautiful. Okay, well, are you? Now you make me question, are you? Or I am beautiful. Yeah, you see that confidence, the neck comes up, the neck roll for me. Because I'm letting you know. It's that you put into it. So the same that you put that energy into your affirmations, you put that into your rituals. Okay. Crystal gridding. And it's so many things that you can do of welcoming this energy in and to amplify the energy that's already here. It's working with it instead of working against it. Yeah. And a lot of people think, it's magic. Why, that doesn't make sense. Well, don't call it magic. Don't call it magic. Call it as part of what it is. That's part of your routine of bringing and opening that portal of energy in that moment. You want to attract money into your life. Well, speak it. I attract opportunities to financial abundance. Bam. If there's doubts and it's unbelievable, the universe is gonna be like, you just saying something just to be saying something. You ain't putting no energy behind it, so why should I not put energy behind it? So I'm just saying, you have to be in full participation energy. You just can't like, if we give you mediocre energy, half of y'all won't be on here because it's going to be like womp womp womp. We're going to be like Charlie Brown teachers. Okay, we'll be sitting on here and we'll be wondering why ain't nobody talking. Because y'all's energy is crazy. Okay.
And it's true. Our energies feed off of your energies because, again, when we do our readings, that's what we pick up on is your energy.
Yes.
The energy that surrounds you is with the energy that is your life essence. Everything you've done, everything that you do, it exists in your energy, and that's the thing that we pick up on as psychics. And then, of course, as mediums, other energies come in along with what you already have.
Right.
So it's all about energy, no matter which way you want to slice it.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So if y'all have any questions of some sort of how to do a ritual, come back and rewatch because we kind of broke it down a little bit.
And more
But if
importantly,
you do have any questions, you can reach out to us individually.
I was going to say right there.
You're going to say that?
Yep. With Shawna or myself, this is the thing. It's interesting. Like, and I've said it about even the book, y'all know I wrote a book. We talked about it over and over again today, but again, it's amazing how you see people on YouTube, you see people and I've done this myself. I've wanted to reach out to people on YouTube. I can't find how to connect to them. They don't make it easy. They don't want to make it easy because that's not what their thing is. Okay. But our thing is communicating with you because we want to help give you the things that can improve your life, that can improve your situation, those kind of things. And so we are accessible right down there on my page is my email address. Shawna's, she has her link pages. So you can not only find her services, but you can reach out because you'll find her email address. You'll find her shop. You'll find her, the things that she sells, all those things. I mean, the reality is that we are accessible. We want to be accessible because we are open to it. And that's, again, with my book, it's like I'm the one author where you can go to the bookstore, you can go to Amazon, you can order a book on Amazon, and then you can talk to the author and say, you know what, I don't understand that. Can you explain that part of that chapter to me? You can come to the author. Again, you're buying access in the sense that you have a book. And if you're like, I have a question, this is the one opportunity. This is the only book I know of where I can go right to the author and say, hey,
Boom.
What do you mean? Can you explain it to me? Can you help me understand this? You can't get that from other places. It does not exist. But that's because our service is to help and to ensure that you are leading your fullest and best life. That's what the key to this is. And so we want to make sure your energy is good because, again, that's what we pick up on. Not only do we pick up on energy, but the people around you pick up on your energy, which is, again, part of my book. And that is that the energy that surrounds us, we call it aura, call it whatever you want. That energy, when we connect with other people, that energy then changes not only your energy, not only do you affect your energy, but you can change people's energy around you because when you come into touch with them, into contact with them, if you're negative, you can bring their energy down.
Absolutely.
If you're positive, you can bring that energy up. So we want to help you get your energy in line so where you can't be canceled out by somebody's negative energy. You walk in and they bring the negative, you're like, no, you keep that. That's fine. I'm keeping this. I'm liking this energy. You stay there. That's fine. We're helping you identify it. We're helping you how to protect it. And we're helping you to keep because as you live with that higher energy, you live with positive spirit, you live with happiness, you live with joy. And that's what you should be drawing in at all times. And again, even in your roughest moments, you can still find the positive energy to try to help yourself navigate through it. It's not the moments we find ourselves in. It's what I posted this yesterday, and and it's very, it's let me pull it up because it's damn
Pull it up.
good. I'm gonna pull it up. I should pull it up on here actually. I think I
You
can
should.
and share it. Let me see it. This is something because I think this is important. And like I'm so self-important, but I mean the message in this was
You
so
are.
perfect for what I'm talking about right now. And
You are.
let's see videos. Here we go. And as it chugs along, chug. Shorts. Okay. Let me see if I can load it and play it. Let's see if I can share it now. Is it this one? No. Well, it's interesting. Let's see. Let's try this one. And then just a thought. The same boiling water that softens a potato hardens an egg. You see, it's what you're made of that's more important and consequential than the circumstances that surround you. Think about it. Pass it on. Hit the subscribe and also follow. Did it show up? Did it show up? No?
No.
Okay. Well, I tried sharing it. Anyway, it didn't. Oh. All right, folks. Let me pull it up though, and this is it's just a very brief one, and so sorry that it didn't come up. But the most important thing about it, and the good thing is the app is already loaded. Thank goodness. Go back here. Go to channel. Go to. I hope it'll pick up on the volume. I'm almost certain it will, but we'll see.
It should. You did it one time before.
Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Just a thought. The same boiling water that softens a potato hardens an egg. You see, it's what you're made of that's more important and consequential than the circumstances that surround you. Think about it. Pass it on. Hit the subscribe and also follow. I would appreciate it. Bye. That kind of goes with it. Again, it's
Yes.
you can be
The
in
boiling water.
Yep, you can be in the boiling water. The question is,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do with the boiling water? Do you let it turn into a mashed potato, or do you become a hard egg and you just power through?
Boom.
Because we all are going to be in boiling water from time to time. You cannot
Mhm.
tell me none of you have ever not been in water, because I will look at you and say, you lie. I will do the
Boom.
thing that they say don't say. I will tell you, you lie.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
We have all been in the boiling water, and the
Yes.
question is, what do we do with it? We can flounder around a little bit. We can be like you put a lobster in water, and it's like and the thing, the crabs. The reality is that you can flounder around a while, but you got to figure out, how do I focus? How do I get the hell out of here before
Right.
it's too comfortable? And before I wind up being suffocated by it.
Right.
So know that you have it in you. The question is, what do you do with it? And then that's what we want to help you do. That's always what we're doing here, is giving you guidance and help and support to figure your way through it. Therefore, you can be the hard egg and not be the mushed potato. There you go.
No, because eggs are protein. And in a seafood boil, they are even better.
So yeah, give it again, folks. Most importantly, work on your energy. No matter what
Yeah.
you're doing, no matter what you take from here, work on your energy and make sure that you are you make sure you are learning how to tap it. Sean G, that's part of what you were talking about with your rituals. That's part of what I talk about. Candle exercise. If you watch
Yes.
the candle exercise, you'll see that clearly. Those things are the important thing. Once you do that, man, if you can control your energy, again, it's called sitting in the power. The the phrase we put is sitting in the power. That's when you kind of close out the world and you kind of sit in your own self and find your highest and best power, that inner goddess, that inner
Absolutely.
voice, that inner strength. And then once you have it, it's like, come on, bring it on, bring it on. I'm ready. You can't tear me down because I won't allow it.
Boom. That's the thing.
Yep.
You won't allow it.
Yeah. And it's amazing how, the reality is often people will build you up and you will go along with it and everybody builds up. And then once you're at a certain point, all of a sudden, for some damn reason, the same people want to tear you down because it's
They
like,
sure
okay.
do.
And you're thinking it's like this ebbs and flows. We see it in the political cycle too. Somebody is the honeymoon child. It's like, oh, we love him, I love him. Oh, then we trash them terribly and bring them down. And then we're like, oh, what happened? What do you think happened? It's the
right.
What we talk about is what happened. Damn. So.
Right. Absolutely. What you thought what happened?
Exactly.
Unless you got a better thing. I love it. I got 211 my time.
Yeah. So with that said, Miss Shawna, I guess we're out of here. And you notice I did have, folks, I keep my logo on my phone. It's on my It's my screensaver.
Yes. I gotta put a black background on mine because it blends in.
Oh,
the time blends in to mine because it's just straight color.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yes.
Sonaria says 1-1. Hey, Sonaria, it is good to see you.
Yes.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Wait, what is Delta happening right now? Because I remember. That means you in the air with us? Are we in the air with you?
We haven't seen a picture yet, though. We need to see some.
We got the flight attendant stuff going on.
Absolutely, we want to see it. Anyway, with that said, we're out of here. Miss Shawna, have an amazing weekend.
Yes.
And we said hello.
Absolutely. Tell Ed I said hello as well.
Shall do.
Only one.
I'm down to one
now.
I'm down to one.
Oh, and Ghost.
And Ghost.
Nice hug for Ghost.
Yeah, she said Scenario says she's off today. Absolutely.
I know that's right.
All right, everybody. We'll talk next week. Or actually, next week. Next week, yes. Monday, Miss Shawna?
Yes.
And what time? East Coast time?
We're going to push for 10, but it may be 10:30-ish, but we're going to push for 10. Okay? We're definitely going to push for 10.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we are trying to get me in line to a 10-ish East Coast time for these readings too. It hadn't happened yet, but we're working on it. Hey, we get closer. We did get a little closer. Yes. So we're working. We're working. We are in progress.
Yes, progress.
Yes, and then Wednesday evening, 6-ish West Coast time, 6-ish West Coast time, with me and Angie. So Angie and me on Wednesdays.
She gonna be back?
Oh, she may not be.
She ain't gonna be back. That's a quick trip to deal with all that traveling and then come right back in the.
No, she's gone for 5 days, so I don't know if she's back on Wednesday or Tuesday. But when she comes back, she may not be ready to do anything anyway.
Right.
Amsterdam may wear her out.
Absolutely. All those coffee shop stops.
Exactly. And then Sean is on Monday. Tuesday is Julie and Claudine. Wednesday is Julie and Bonnie for love readings. If you want love readings, Calling on Angels is the time to do it. And then Wednesday nights, Angie and myself. Thursday is Shawna and myself. And Friday is Scott and Julie. And Saturday is Susan. And Sunday is Angie and Sherry.
Now we got everybody. We got
every day of the week.
week.
Absolutely.
No excuses.
Exactly.
But we watch.
We watch.
And we know if you got your reading on Sunday, don't you come on Thursday and ask us that same damn question.
Yes. And usually Julie's in and she watches too, because Julie will catch them.
She'll be like, we just answered you.
New Bean says love readings. We're
Wednesday
morning. Calling on Angels 1111 is the YouTube channel. Yes.
Wednesday mornings. You get
absolutely
all of that.
Yep. And they love love readings.
So it's like
they don't have any issue with them. They draw them in. So reach out.
We just read when it comes out. If it happens to be what it is, then that's what it happens to be. Because we did a whole full one today. Did you realize that? We did a relationship one.
We did. Oh wow. Yeah. We did. Yes.
Calling on Angels 1111. Can you put that
can,
QR code? Thank ya.
There we go. This is the one.
That's the one.
And I would suggest
Comes in
while
the
you're
chat.
clicking on that one, make sure you click on this one too, because Julie is on the same time together. But Julie also goes on live on Tuesdays with Claudine. I call her the Mushroom Lady, and and then you have Friday with Scott, who channels. So with Julie, if you track and follow her as well, you will get notices 3 days a week for 3 different types of reading. And Julie's very in touch, and so she posts a lot of stuff too. So this one is gold right here. This one is gold. Not as gold as this one though.
No, right?
That one is gold.
This is you know what's on top of gold?
No,
I think gold is
this is on top of gold. This is platinum. Yes, this is
okay. Well, check.
Oh Lord. Okay, now okay, I'll give you titanium status. How's that? Trying to get some titanium.
I'm gonna stick with my gold. Gold is fine. Gold feels good, honey.
Exactly. Well, with that said, we're out of here, folks. Again, thank you so much. Have a great one. We will see you soon.